Yeah, let's go.
Hello, everyone.
Hiya, peoples. How's it going?
There will be...
I had caffeine today, so, brain is all over the place.
Oh, that could be good or bad. All right, hello.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Cleo
we'll see what we get.
And Canadian Lucifer and Pastry
Yes.
Puff
Canadian
on...
Lucifer, hello. Cleo,
Oh, Pastry
hello.
Puff changed your name on Twitch
Pastry,
to the whole thing? Pastry
Penguin.
Pufferfish? That's new, right? That's not me
Amazing,
being
hello.
dumb. Oh, no. That's your Twitch 1. Your normal YouTube. That's what it is. Hello, Penguin and Mason. We are going to have a mild delay, so if you guys are getting snacks or using the bathroom, whatever, now's the time.
Yes.
Because
Now's the time. Grab your popcorn. Grab your drink.
all right. I was like, I'm not sure, but I realized, Pastry Puff, I realized. Yes, Dylan is
I thought
delaying
something was off when I
us.
saw Puffer, and I'm like,
I knew it was
Puffer. That's throwing me.
Well, not for me. Pastry
Best of
Puff
luck,
is gray for
Penguin.
me,
Best of luck.
Penguin, and you're green, so it works out.
That's funny. Pastry Puff is like a burnt orange for me.
It means that Pastry Puff didn't pick. That Pastry didn't pick.
Congratulations, you got a very, very random color, courtesy of Twitch.
So everybody, but like you're seeing different than I'm seeing than Penguin.
See, that's funny, Pastry, because Penguin is green for me as well.
Because Penguin chose green. I think if you click on your name in the chat, Pastry Puff, I believe there's a setting there that tells you can pick your color. I think that's where it is.
I'm pretty sure.
But yes. Hello, Lex.
Hello, Lex. Welcome, welcome.
The FromSoft
we have
game,
a bit of a delay right
Night
now.
Rain came out, and so Dylan is spending any waking moment he possibly can playing it, but it's a 3-player game only, and you can't, and it's like a rogue-like, so you can't like save.
That
So
would do it.
you're gonna be
Hang on,
late.
I gotta grab
However,
some back.
we will go late to make up for it, right? So technically you're getting more stream because you're getting Mars and I sitting here, but you know, you should still get roughly the same amount of Ace Attorney altogether, mathematically, and more stream overall. So, you know, honestly, it's a bonus for y'all. But, yeah. I hope everyone's Friday's good. I have tea. Oh my god, today, my body was like, you're not allowed to be hydrated. You drank so much water.
Oh, it was
No!
so hot
Pastry
today.
Puff, did you
My body
choose
did not want to
purple
stay
again?
hydrated either.
Oh, no!
Oh, not purple!
Not the third purple valve.
No!
Don't
Wait a second.
Don't change it if you
Hold
like
on,
it.
what
Pastry
color
Puff.
am I?
I'm just joking.
I'm curious.
Mars, you're you're
I'm
like a
pink.
pinkish purple. You're
Why
different.
am I pink? You're pink.
Yeah, but I don't fucking chat in Ace Tooney. It's not bully. Pastry Puff, if you like it, keep it.
That's true.
It's just yesterday I was lamenting about Dichotomy and S-Drock being the same color, but the thing is they have like very similar personalities, at least when they're like joking.
Pastry Puff, you're very distinct, so I think we'll
your
be
personality
okay.
is very different from Dichotomies and S-Drock, so I think I could suss it out right away. No, Lex!
Legs!
Y'all are so mean. Y'all are
What
so
the
mean to me.
hell?
This is bullying. This is hazing.
It's funny, Mason, because you're on the YouTube side. Streambot chooses a color for you, and for me, it's a kind of dark orange. S-Drock, hello, welcome to the Purple
Yeah,
Club.
we're the Purple People Eaters, apparently.
We
Horrible
really
Harry
are.
and the Purple People Eaters. But we're chilling for a moment. Dylan's
Is it
gonna be
in
late
edit
because he's
chat identity?
in Night Rain
Ooh,
heaven, I guess, for him.
okay.
Oh, there we go. Blue.
Let's see if this works.
This is very true, Pastry. This is very true. Oh, Lex is blue now too, a different blue.
Ah, fuck! It didn't work. Why didn't it work?
Now it's your turn to cause drama. Mars!
Oh, it did work. Okay, good.
Mars!
Hold on. One more time.
Is
It
it
still
like
looks pink on my end.
type in chat and it
Penguin.
might change.
Penguin.
Type in chat, it might change.
Look at my tie.
Think it's changing because Pride Month? No, that's
Look
not
at
why
my
it's changing.
glasses.
Yes, Mars's color
I
is
am purple, Penguin.
And at least she has the added benefit of not acting like Dichotomy or Estrock, and only talks in chat.
I like to think my style of talking is distinct enough.
The P in Pride Month stands for purple. What
P in
about
Pride does
pink?
stand for purple.
I love pink.
There's not enough pink
It's
rep.
brown, Penguin.
It is.
Adjust your screen colors or your eye color.
Raise the brightness. That's the big one.
I'm glad, Pastry Puff, that it's not just me. Purple is the best color. It's my mother's favorite color, and it's Mars's favorite color. Pink is my favorite color.
My room is painted purple.
Green, yeah. I mean,
My room
it
is
kind of
painted
does,
purple.
Raven.
I've always loved that color, and I will forever love that color.
Okay, speaking of Pride Month, so Paula Puroff, animator of those very classic Ace Attorney animations that you think about, right?
Yes.
Like objection, nah, fuck you mean nah, right? She has her own webcomic that she is making, and she's honestly trying to make it an animated series called
it's so
The Breakfast Guild.
To be one.
And all of the main characters are themed after breakfast foods, and two of the main characters are eggs, themed after eggs, of course, and crisp, themed after bacon. And today we learned that not only are all but one of the cast not straight, because I mean, of course, we're based over here, but two,
yes,
that
very
eggs
much so.
is pan for the pun. Pan eggs. It's too good.
It was.
It's
Ori,
amazing.
when you sent me that, because Ori had DM'd me this earlier, it took me a second to get the pun, because initially I was just like, that's based. I like that eggs is pan. Wait. Eggs in a pan.
Yeah.
Oh.
So good. And the ship is called Crispy Eggs, because we ship eggs and crisp, because they look at each other very lovingly.
It's very, very cute.
And then in the chat we just talked about how
I love me some crispy eggs.
Eggs and crisp are just various Brooklyn Nine-Nine memes. Who was the first purple person in chat?
I don't know if anybody knows.
I have to say it's... Wait, like overall or in general? Because my answer overall is Dichotomy. Because Dichotomy was here before you were Estrock.
I always remember Dichotomy as being purple.
Dichotomy was here a long time ago when his name was Scarecrow, and he was purple back then. Because again, just like all of you people...
That's what I'm remembering.
Purple was the color. No, 100% Pastry Puff. 100%. 100%. You are amazing. You just don't have a color for me because you're YouTube. So, it's just not how it works. Which honestly is easier on my eyes because the purple, like I had said the other day, blends into this. I don't know if I can change this color palette for me.
I'm just surprised you can't enter light mode for that.
Nope, does not.
The dark background is kryptonite.
Yeah, it just says show viewer counter, show avatars, show colorized author names. Hold on. I don't know if that's better for me, honestly. I can make you all no color. No, I hate it. I can't do it. It's worse, actually. The color is necessary for my brain. Welcome back.
The brain
Cleo.
likes color. This
Light mode is cringe.
just a fact.
I think light mode is not cringe in certain circumstances. I'm very picky as to what I use in light mode and what I use in dark mode.
It depends, right? It depends on where you're using it. I had to turn off dark mode because when I had my phone open and, now there's sun out during the day, my phone heats up because of the dark screen because black absorbs heat.
Oh, that's funny.
So I'm like, so my phone doesn't fry. I should keep it in light mode.
See, the one thing that I specifically keep in dark mode is Discord. Because that's like, it existed originally in dark mode, right? And so it's like, light mode looks wrong.
See, I switched it to light mode and I honestly prefer it better.
God, I could never. I could never. It just looks wrong. It just looks wrong. But
maybe I haven't been a Discorder for so long.
I guess not. I was gonna say something. I had something to say and then I forgot what it was. Shit. We were talking about not solar flares. Freshman. Nope, I've lost it. What were we talking about? Like, what was cringe? Oh, Scarecrow. That's what it was. So Lex, Dichotomy Games is like a newer thing, like as like the homebrew thing, right? It's fairly new. So I'm pretty sure Scarecrow was his normal, like, he was just using Twitch, right? That was like his normal person one, not his brand, right? And then now he changed it to Gambit, which is really funny because Dichotomy Games, the Twitch channel, is not the channel where Dichotomy Games streams Twitch, which is honestly a little bit confusing. But the problem is that Ixion, who streams on the Twitch, who is the stream host of the Dichotomy Games stream, has his own channel in which he also streams other games sometimes unrelated to the Dichotomy Games, like homebrewed things. And so it's just like a whole thing where it's like, it was like how this channel used to be called Origami Art because I'm Origami Art, you know, that's the
your vein
brand.
because
Wow.
your ego.
No, I changed it. Yeah, he's the devil. We said his name 3 times or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Hello.
Look at him being nearly
Hello,
exactly
Dylan.
15 minutes late, you know? Good job.
Just waiting for Aura to stop and start stream.
I'm going to murder
You
something.
do sound a little different tonight, Dylan. Did you do something to your mic settings?
This is too...
In the bad way or a normal? Huh?
No, it's like in a fine way and it works. It just sounds noticeably different to me.
That I know of.
Okay.
Is your
it's just
thing
me.
turned down? Is your gain on your mic turned down at all, Dylan?
No.
Interesting. Yeah, it's not
Fascinating.
bad. It just seems softer, not necessarily quieter, but softer. Like you put
Is this more like it?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's more like
that's
it.
way more like what you usually are.
Do you prefer this or the other way?
I like this. This feels more like we're in the room together.
It
Nice.
does.
I am
It's a little less bassy.
fucking obsessed with Night Raid Estruck.
Yep, he is. What was I doing? I need to add Craig.
Yes,
Slash
get Craig
join.
in here.
Well, I didn't need him recording all of that time when we weren't playing games.
Now recording.
And then
Hey, Mason.
Fingy.
Hey,
We
Canadian.
always get Craig out when it's not AA related.
Exactly.
Pastry pufferfish is not pastry.
It is pastry puff. It is
It is
pastry puff.
pastry puff.
Just on Twitch instead of YouTube.
Got it. Hello.
All right. So,
Don't recall that, Estrock.
uh,
Hello, Zilla.
I don't even know. But everyone's here. Hello, Zilla. You're just in time. Dylan was late, so we're just starting now.
We just
Come
about to
on.
start.
He was
I've been
playing his
waiting.
game with
We've
his
just
boys.
been vibing this whole time.
The whole
Oh my
time I've
goodness.
been here.
Don't
I've
be
been
like
waiting.
this. But good
No,
news, we're going
you
later,
really
so it
haven't.
works out.
We have evidence that you were not here.
Oh
I was
shit!
careful with Mars. I'm a lawyer.
Okay,
I said the whole
read
time I was waiting.
I read the pastry puff recap, but I didn't. I was not prepared. That is obviously not Kay. It honestly looks like Mia,
very
but it's
not
not
Kay.
Mia, obviously. But
It
like,
can't be Mia. She's already
there's a
gone.
mole on her cheek or something. All right.
There's a hole on her chest
No,
too.
Mars is already this lady. Who's gonna be the old woman? Old women are
That's
always
right.
Mars.
The Betty Boop nurse.
We got a censored copy? This is what?
I'm
Because there's a
not
nurse in the
sure.
way of the bullet hole.
Maybe?
Or he can
No,
do the
I
old
can
woman.
do the old woman. I'm just joking that
It's your
every time
turn
it's
to
been
do an
old
old
woman.
bag, Ori.
Oh, cop. Run. All right.
Oh my god, I'm watching Twitch instead of watching her stream.
Yeah, don't do that. The time is bad.
Sorry, I was reading chat.
Zilla, spoilers for number dash other number for that one case that you're totally referencing.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh my god, I'm so confused. I
I'm
was
just
having a time.
meanie.
Ugh.
Wait, this room! Officer, isn't this...
Oh, yes, sir! This is the trial chamber for the Committee of Prosecutorial Excellence.
So it's here now? This whole time I was sharing Gumshoe's one brain cell. I'm like, they moved the whole building?
Hello, Willow. Glad you could join us.
I knew that
Dylan,
they moved
they
out of the
moved the
prosecutor's
office.
building. But I had no idea that they'd come here.
Oh my god. Big. I forgot about that big.
Yes, the big building.
Yes, the big.
Do not! That makes it sound like a slur. Please don't guga at me.
But that's how it's spelled.
The big. G. Better?
Stop! We're gonna get canceled.
Oh my god.
I don't know how their sounds.
How? Okay, Mars, let's play this game. What do you say when it's your big
Okay,
building with 2 G's?
Stop.
How do you say that?
I
Go
will now
ahead.
be doing my Betty Boop voice.
No.
Mars,
she's
go
doing
ahead.
I,
It's
I gotta get
fine.
it back, though. I gotta get it back.
The C word?
Fuck,
Are we
how did I
talking
do her
about-
voice?
Or are we talking about...
I only know one C word. Well, technically 2, but one of them is not
Can I,
bad.
Ori, can
No,
I,
we're talking
can I
about
say the C word?
Very poor
I
dolphin
don't know.
voice.
I would say no. I feel like that one on YouTube is worse.
I'm gonna do it anyway. Christ.
Ah, damn it! Cancelled. Mars, just read your lines. We're canceled anyway.
I mean, if we were canceled, we would have been canceled a long time ago. The amounts I've
We
said
say
Jesus Christ on
a
this
lot.
channel.
Dylan also specifically.
I guess the Christ is canceled out by the Jesus.
That's how
It's
it is.
math.
The C word, canceled.
Canceled out by the J word.
Oh my god.
How the fuck did I do?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
All right, I'm just fucking diving into it. No floaties, no nothing. We're just going. I remember she was energetic.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. And Kay too.
Oh fuck. Look at those thick glasses.
Jesus
How are you all
fucking
doing?
Christ!
Holy shit, those glasses.
Why does
Wait,
it look
you're
like
talking
she
about the
ate
glasses.
a warhead and never recovered?
I was gonna say, she ate the most sour shit. Her eyes
into
busted
her
out.
face.
Her teeth got slurped in.
She lost her dentures.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Oh, they're holding hands. How nice.
And how are you all doing? Is Kay feeling any better?
She makes me uncomfortable. I don't like her.
I don't like the mouth.
Get her off screen.
I can't.
That's so true. She's actually 36.
Oh god.
Oh god.
We heard there was some kind of incident, and I can see the evidence right on your face. I'm sorry, but what's happened to you? What condition?
Was she stabbed with that candlestick? Damn.
God, that's a fucking way to go.
Time. This is gonna be a time.
I love that Needler refers to a person as this.
What is this? This is my
This-
grandma.
Oh, this old thing standing next to me? This is my grandmama. Hold on 1 second. Okay, okay. Oh, all right, got it. Yeah, I'll introduce you. I got it. Okay, I got it. Name's Hilda Hertzeni. And who the heck might you be?
It's a pleasure to meet you. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, at your service.
Bonnie Young. I'm sorry, Hilda Hertz and Needler though are better together. I think it's good.
I like
Yeah,
it
Hertz
better
and
in this
Needler
version.
just makes
Yeah.
sense.
Hertz
What
and
was the
Needling.
fan
Nurse?
name?
Bonnie Young,
Oh, Bonnie Young.
which is a joke on something
Interesting.
else. But yeah.
Which
I don't hate it. It's got a nice ring
Well,
to
she's
it.
so fucking old, but she's Bonnie Young, which is like a young Bonnie is like a pretty young lady, and Young is young.
Oh, okay.
My Bonnie lass.
I've been so distracted by what someone said
Very
in chat
Irish.
a while ago.
I
Um,
also see a struck.
Which homonym for a part of her shirt? I need to know. Estrog, please.
Young clinic. Oh no.
What are we talking about? Read your line.
Okay. Nurse Neadler, your grandmother's name, Hertz. Is she?
Yep. She's the director of Hertz Hospital.
I can't believe he was gonna say fogey. Oh my god.
This old fogey woman is the head of a hospital.
Thank God for him. That was an inside thought.
Oh, yes.
What? What?
Don't
What?
you old fogey me, you danged reprobate! Not my words, hers.
She
Blame
is
her, blame her. Blame my grandma. She can read minds.
But at least they're calling it out. How did you do that?
Oh my god.
It's the glasses
Hello?
she uses them to see into your brain.
That was the stethoscope. She can hear thoughts through the stethoscope in her ears.
Oh my god, Penguin. That's what's
Combination,
happening.
she could see lies and hear.
If you're that old, you're
Truth.
telepathic. I mean, she doesn't have a mouth to speak, so I understand.
I'm
I
enjoying
mean, it makes
making
sense.
old
The
lady
other senses are
noises.
heightened when you take another away.
Whoa! Sounds like you're kind of a big deal, ma'am.
Wait, so that means Mars ended up being the old woman anyway.
I guess so.
The universe is writes itself.
I'm sad.
All is balanced.
Wow, you want old
Should've been
lady
me.
Ori?
No, I want the old lady so that I can corner the market of the Dylan show again, because technically it's my character.
Ah,
Well,
too late.
all in due time, Dylan.
Oh, that's not true. Not wrong. Not wrong at all. Oh, what's that?
She does talk.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh, you mean the guy who smells like old ramen noodles? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Oh, him? He's the one looking after the girl. The one with amnesia. Yes, I know he smells like old ramen. Just look past.
They're not old ramen. They're marinated ramen.
aged ramen. Dry aged ramen.
Fermented.
Oh god. Ew.
Well, what my understanding of homonym is something that is spelled the same or
That's
pronounced the same.
That's a homophone.
But-
Homophone
Hold on.
sound the same but are
No,
spelled different.
Yeah, that's a homophone.
Homonyms are
Each
different words
of
that
two
mean the
or
same
more
thing.
words having the same spelling or pronunciation but different meanings.
So content and content.
Right.
Record or record.
Yeah.
So how is collar a C word?
It's a homophone. Because caller, the outcast, species.
I would argue those sound different. You got
I didn't know
collar and
collar was a slur in
They
your world.
like to joke about it as a slur in the world. It's much more like the
Yeah.
word queer, where some are
No,
accepting and some
this
use
is
it.
canon now. This is
Okay,
canon.
Thanks, guys. You really had to turn Dylan
No.
onto this?
we be the
Smells
writer and
like
artist.
yaoi.
We can veto.
Hold on.
Don't do it.
There we go.
Okay.
Bruh.
I did it.
Smells like yaoi.
It's oh no.
Hey, I'm just reading what Penguin sent.
That's not an excuse.
Just read the line!
Yes, Mason. It seems Dr. Hertz is a bit of an introvert.
That? Uh-huh. Yeah, you're right. He does have a bit of a unibrow. Want me to fix those brow furrows of yours, Sonny?
Oh, there's no fixing those, ma'am. They're downright incurable.
What? You're sure you want me to say that, Grandmama? Well, all right. Then keep this off the records, please. Now, I don't got a dang thing more to say to none of ya. You go on about your business, ya hear? Her words, not mine. Again, please don't get mad at me. As long as that business doesn't involve messing with the deceased's body, I got work to do. Quote, unquote.
I was really worried your geriatric grandma was about to ask you to say something a little bit more controversial.
So this is what stream is today, guys, huh?
Yes, yes it is. Just accept it, Ori. The sooner you move on to the fifth stage of grief, the faster it's over with.
Needler be like, you really want me to say caller with the hard R?
If this is on YouTube, go read Outcast.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Link
please,
in bio.
don't say caller.
Well, description. That's what YouTube is. Description.
Wait, the exact reason I'm thinking? What am I thinking?
What? What?
Seems like
What
chat's
am I-
trying to read your mind.
Like, looking at a dead body's body? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah,
well,
doing
Penguin,
nasty
if you can't
stuff
read,
with the
luckily
bodies.
there's a place
That's
on
what
YouTube where you
Oh.
can watch out.
Oh.
Read your
Oh.
line, Edgeworth. Dylan Show.
I did! I did!
Okay. Not a dang thing, I tell ya.
Hey,
Give me the
you can't talk to us like that! We prefer caller with the A noise. Come on! We're all just a little scruffy, you know? Sorry,
Wow.
That wasn't done.
You were done. You were fucking done.
What was that movement she just did?
She slapped,
She slapped the
pony,
balls
the
of her
bun,
grandma.
and then she shook her head.
No.
Dylan, yes.
No. Big no.
Oh, didn't I mention? Grandmama's also a coroner.
Penguin,
She's in charge of this case, which means, ouch!
we don't have anyone to help you if you can't read. I'm sorry.
Which means exactly that.
It's dubbed on the Faulting Planets YouTube channel. Also link in description.
What? Me making fun of people who can't read is dubbed?
No,
I
Outcast the
already
comic,
married
bitch.
that.
Fuck off.
We should never let you play video games before our video game.
Seriously, the gremlin is too
That's
strong.
not what's making me like this. I just had a long day at work.
Yeah, honestly,
I don't
that's
want-
the bigger thing. That's the bigger
I've had a
issue.
long week at
Let's
work.
be honest.
Really,
If he
really
got to
long
play
week.
more video game, he would have been less gremlin overall, actually.
This is accurate.
What do you mean? Exactly what?
How am I supposed to know? She said it, not me.
Huh? It's like a trapped in a comedy routine I can't escape.
You should be used to that with Nick and Miles around you.
Oh, well, we've got a body to be looking at. Catch you later, gang, and take care. Oh, and let me know if you ever need a needle. Come by the house, okay?
What the heck is the deal? What does it matter? As long as we have permission to investigate. What does it matter? It matters a bunch, sir. I don't want to get judged by a friggin' weird crippled zombie grandma.
Sour grandma.
I'm not exactly into that either, but what will you do now, Mr. Worth?
Wait, what do you mean not exactly?
your
into
gain
that? It
up
makes
a
it sound
little,
like you're into
Mars?
something
Oh,
nearly
okay.
adjacent. Examine the scene of the crime, of course. What kind of prosecutor would I be if I didn't?
If Dylan could talk in two character voices at the same time, he would.
All right, let's get to work.
Depends on what role you get in the BLS truck.
That person over there is called K, right?
Wrongfully.
Surely that means I can't be the K you know.
Nah, we would know
Not
better.
the thief-loving, crime-associated girl you know.
That's what we're
The
looking to
other
figure out.
delinquent.
But don't worry. You're the K we know. I'm certain of it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, thanks.
A K who lost her memory. And a victim who shares her name. Both meeting their respective fates here at the big building.
I'm just so curious what the end goal is.
Yep.
No doubt this case will be the key to restoring our K's memories.
And why did we
I'd
try
stake
to
my life on it.
kill RK as well? You know?
Are there
Get
any
me
other
that
K's I
strut.
should know about? Steel.
Oh!
Ooh, oh, fuck.
Is that Frank
That's
saw
not
it?
blood.
That's not saw it. Don't
That's
at
his
me.
suit color.
Don't look at me.
Who's that?
No.
Who's that
Holy
lady?
shit, that's Maggie.
No, it's not Maggie.
No.
The woman on the
That
right
looks
is Maggie
like
Bird.
Byrne, though.
No, it's Von Karma on the far right. It's Maggie Bird on the left.
Oh, it is Von Karma on the far right. It is not
Oh,
Maggie Bird on the left.
definitely
I don't
Von
know
Karma.
what you're fucking thinking of. She was never
that's not
blonde.
Maggie.
She never had long hair. She never wore
She's not
fucking...
blonde. She's wearing a hat.
Dylan, that's
No.
blonde hair. I don't know what you're looking at there, but you're wrong. And you're blind. I don't know what to tell you. Go
have a
back
big
to the eye
imagination.
doctor. It's
I'm
been a
imagining-
year, hasn't it?
I'm
You're
imagining
wrong.
Maggie with her brown hair on the left and right side of her white. On the left and right side of her white ass face, and on the top she's wearing like a feather hat that continues
not
down on
doing.
either side.
That's literally not drawn.
Literally, it is
What
blonde
buttons are
hair.
you looking at?
She has an orangish jacket with an orangish skirt.
Why are there brown marks on the left and right side of her
It's
face? That's her hair.
shadows.
No,
Oh my!
That's literally
fucking God.
shading, Dylan.
It's literally
y'all
shading.
need
Dylan.
to go to art
You're
school.
marrying an artist.
You're the one that needs to get your eyes fucking checked. Don't you know an eye doctor? Go talk with him
Hair
about
looks
whatever the
blonde
fuck
because
that
the glare
is.
and the light. Penguin's got it. An enormous semicircular hole in the chest of this dead woman. With seating at the circular desk for 11. It almost reminds me of a certain legend. I know the one, sir! The Knights of the Round Table! Right?
Ugh.
Oh, Gumshoe,
Oh,
we love you.
No, Gumshoe, it's the Knights of the Scrounge Table.
Oh God. He's making a
Oh my God,
reference
they
to
keep
a
going.
thing he
Oh my
did.
God, they keep going. Whoops, guess that wasn't it. The Newts of the Brown Table? The Knives of the Brown Stable?
God.
The biblical story of Cain and Abel? We're getting very far afield now. I'd like you to stop if you're able.
Oh God.
Further and further from the mark, but I'll refrain from rubbing his nose in it. For now.
Lana also wasn't blonde.
Edward gathering blackmail material.
I made a whole D&D campaign. Well, I made half of a D&D campaign. It was a
It was a one shot.
Just
yeah.
about the reference, or just about a pun to say the Knights of the Scrounge Table.
There was two puns.
The other
in
half
that
was
game,
about the
actually.
Blue Oyster
I'd be
Cult.
down.
Yeah, don't fear the Reaper.
In fact, don't fear the Reaper, yeah. If things had gone as they were meant to, I'd be standing at this podium right now. Yeah, guess so. Huh. I'm glad the hearing got delayed, but I wish it wasn't because someone died. That's gonna make it really inconvenient for me to delay it in the future. I was hoping I could delay it with like a bomb threat or something.
Oh God. Don't say that out loud, Gumshoe.
Although, it would have been
Gumshoe,
that much harder
silence.
to investigate had my badge been taken away. The best thing I can do right now, for all parties involved, is to get to the truth behind this incident.
Alrighty.
Want to examine the candelabra, but they're in my fucking way. So I
Can
guess
you
we'll
please
look at this.
investigate massive blood spot?
We're getting to the blood, yes.
That's a lot of books, sir. Looks kind of intimidating if you ask me. No one needs to read that much. Intimidating? What could be more welcoming than a good book, Detective?
Edgeworth, kindred spirit.
Guess that depends. I got the chewing out of my life in a library back in the day for running laps inside it. But this isn't really a library, is it? So maybe I could jog around a little, work out some of my anxiety.
The Knights who say knee. That's pretty great, Pastry.
That's good.
Something tells me that if I don't stop him, he might very well start running around and around. I'm worried
He
what'll
would.
happen if he catches his coat.
The dog coding.
Mm-hmm.
So strong with this one.
Nice. Neatly arranged bookshelves stretching off into the distance. Quite a pleasing sight, don't you think?
Do you ever drink your tea so fast that you don't even realize you drank all of your tea and then you look at your empty teacup and you're sad?
All the time.
Sometimes.
Uh,
I guess we'll be taking a tea break in a half hour.
probably not.
Sure is. There's not a speck of dust on any of them.
As always.
Reminds me of my special method for cleaning your office, sir. Sweep, then vacuum, then wipe it all down twice, then on goes the floor wax, and then... If only you approached your actual job with the same level of rigor. So I get
Edward,
that
you were
Justice
there
is
during
blind.
2-4. You know.
I
Yeah.
get that Justice is blind, but why is Justice flat?
Why does justice need to not be flat?
I'm just saying, Justice has its curves.
Justice does.
It's a statue of the goddess of justice.
She's thick, just not where you want it, Dylan.
Edward's just standing in that pool of blood right now.
Oh yeah,
Literally
all
just
over his shoes.
Expect little footprints to follow
Yeah,
him when he
yeah.
leaves that puddle.
real, Mason, real. You, sure do know your stuff, sir. So does she dole out blessings or what? She's not that kind of goddess, Detective. Oh, so she's like the one that steps on you in the bay? She's not that kind of goddess, Detective. She's a symbol of the sanctity of the
God.
law.
Well, she's a
Jesus.
terrible symbol, to be honest.
But she's stepping
Yeah,
on that
I'll
snake,
say.
sir.
The scales represent justice, the sword, retribution, and the blindfold shows her impartiality.
Bullshit.
So we gotta
Why
blindfold
is her foot a snake that's stepping on a smaller snake?
Oh my god. Cut
No, it
some
really is.
slack.
No,
Bruh.
it really is a snake!
No, it's not a snake. You're just a
I
bitch.
see that the shape could look like a snake head.
It's
A lot
very
of shapes
snake-like.
can look like
I
a
do
snake
see
head. It's just
Or it's
a
just
foot.
salty because when she was a fledgling artist, she couldn't draw any
Yeah,
feet better than that
Dylan,
snake.
Dylan really tested the relationship very early by the amount of fun he made of me and not drawing feet.
Mason, I want to get stepped on by mommy justice too, but that's not a mommy justice. That's just regular justice.
Oh my god. Oh my god, pastry, yes.
I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. And it won't be the statue.
I need to
Who spilled all this red
Hold
jelly on the floor?
I need to screenshot this for later. This is a beautiful thing that needs a little comic. Really bad.
I cannot wait to see how this pans out.
Oh my god.
Yes, you can.
All right. Let's look at blood. The blood looks like it's
I
leaking out
can,
of the
but I
statue,
don't
doesn't
want
it?
To.
It does look like it's
It
leaking out.
does.
There's a pool of blood.
Okay, who
here at
hid the
foot of
body inside the statue?
Oof.
Judging by the amount and how it has spread, I'd say this is where the victim was killed.
Yeah, but blood doesn't travel upward into crevices.
Well, I'd have to assume she maybe was back on the statue and then fell down. I don't know. It's just a very kind of weird.
No, it doesn't look like the statue was picked up on its little plinth, like the plinth was left on the ground,
yeah.
and then someone just fucking smooshed her.
Yeah, it does look like that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like they used this K wannabe
As like a gavel and
sort of-
smushed it.
Oof.
like she's the wax, and this Justice statue is the stamp,
I
the
see.
seal.
Yeah, the seal.
I was wondering where you were going with that.
No, I'm not talking about Morgan Fay kind of wax.
Oh my god.
Nothing will ever
But the
be
body's on
Morgan
that
Fay.
table behind us, sir. How come?
They moved it like bitches.
I can only surmise
Oh, the killer.
the
moved
killer
it?
must have moved it for some reason
Sure.
after committing the murder.
Lovely.
Okay.
Okay. There's not a lot to look at here. Can I scroll up?
There's a
Whoa.
statue and blood.
That is one big statue. And despite the fact that it's huge, it's also very small. But what is it even for?
We love all sizes around here, Dylan.
Dylan doesn't.
Don't speak
Dylan
for me.
is biased.
Speak for me.
Dylan, I don't know
Wow.
what the word is.
Making his biases
He's
known.
not equal opportunist.
No equal
goddess-
opportunist booba here.
Listen, I don't need to be. I'm in a long-term committed relationship. However, let the record reflect that I am not. The Goddess of Justice stands in judgment over the committee's proceedings against corrupt prosecutors.
Yeah, she didn't do a good job.
No, she's really bad at her job. There's a fucking glass-stained arc of Von Karma just chilling in this room.
Dylan, can I say something about the beginning of a relationship, about how you chose me a little bit?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so yes, Estrock, I dress I guess rather conservatively, okay, as a person. So Dylan was willing to date me without knowing anything because he liked me for me, and then God was like, "All right, Dylan, you passed the test." You
That's
know?
how I phrase it, yeah.
That's the joke we have. Dylan was like, "All right, I like Ori for Ori. She's worth it. I'll deal." And then God was like, "Nice, man. Pass
Womp.
the test."
Respect.
Literally. That like Leonardo DiCaprio meme, like, what? You
Yeah.
will? She has what? And if I'm not very much mistaken, it's a Paul Halik original.
It's the moral of the story. Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
You mean, fuck.
No,
You mean the victim from the 7 incident, sir? Mr. Artie Frost?
there's a reason that we don't
Wow,
get the
Gumshoe,
Dylan
that
show
was a
very
really
much.
good impression of me.
Honestly, I like the idea of Gumshoe having just a spot-on Edgeworth impression, though.
It's too
Just
good. They
Edgeworth.
spend all their time around each
Just
other.
Edgeworth, but it's like identical.
Just Edgeworth. Every other impression is total garbage.
No matter
Right,
how
Mr.
murky his name or morals were, there is no denying his skill. This is a genuine work of art. I heard someplace, probably the internet, that a lot of good artists are either geniuses or eccentrics. Which do you think he was?
What kind
They're
do you think
usually
Ori
both.
is, chat?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, God, go away!
I don't know about Halik, but Larry is definitely an eccentric open brackets derogatory.
Oh, God.
Hmm. Not the exact word I would have chosen for Larry, but I guess I'll do.
Okay, so nothing else to examine.
Wow.
Lovely.
Smallest investigation.
Why is he monochrome? Mason, he's the only
Wherever.
straight character in Ace Attorney. He doesn't get color.
Yeah, especially during Pride Month.
Exactly.
Why does it look like Nurse Needle has bit into the victim?
Oh, vampire style?
Yeah.
Honestly, I wouldn't put it past her.
I could kind of see it. She's got all those needles.
Oh, you guys can see that, but when I talk about Maggie Bird being in the stained glass all of a
Because
sudden...
that is actually wrong.
Yeah, you're actually stupid.
This woman biting is also wrong, okay?
But that's more of like a, it lines up like you're holding up the Leaning Tower of Pisa or something.
Yeah, the other one lines up too,
The other
bitch!
one has
No, it does not.
similarities except glasses.
Not even close to being true.
I'm just
Oh my
wondering
God.
why Belle from Beauty and the Beast is in the leftmost window.
Yeah. Someone mentioned Lana, but that's not her outfit, so I don't know.
Jesus
Never
Christ.
wore that much yellow.
Jesus.
What?
Can't be easy reading that books because of their size. I fucking lifted them because of their size,
What is
and not
happening,
because
Dylan?
they're not because they're books about law.
I think he's having
Oh.
World War II flashbacks to law
I
school.
see. Yeah, he is.
Just kidding. I'm
Stay with us, Dylan.
Don't go into the
And the
light.
committee only just moved. It must have been quite the undertaking.
According to Dylan Mason, yep. According to Dylan.
Mm,
good.
do you have?
Hold on! You are so powerful! The internet came and made the scuff on you!
Oh my god.
Yeah, the scuff
Canadian
rebound!
Lucifer.
Oh my lord.
The stuff rebound,
Oh my
geez.
lord.
Wait,
Alright,
what do you
continue,
mean
Dylan.
just snapped? Like, how?
Hell yeah! I'll
Dylan
take credit
deflected, sure.
for it. Hell yeah! Hauling stuff around is kind of my forte. They should have given me a call.
The scuff was about to hit us, but then it heard Dylan's horrific flashbacks and it said, you know what? You suffered enough. I'll go back.
Seriously.
flashbacks. It was just a bit.
That's what you have to tell
That's what
yourself
they
to
all
remain
say.
sane. Alright.
I don't know. Well,
Insane.
if we run into the chairman, I'll be sure to ask if there's more heavy lifting to be done.
Is he a man that made like a chair, sir?
Yeah? I was just joking, sir.
This one. This one.
I can't be carrying heavy stuff up 50 flights of stairs. I have a real job to do, like cleaning your office. I was joking too, Detective. But why were you planning on taking the stairs?
Are there really this many law books, Dylan?
Yes.
That's insane.
The reason why, it's not like they're all the law.
Mm.
Like, you could fit the law in maybe one of those
One of these
cases.
cabinets, yeah.
Yeah. But,
Jeez.
like, there's just so many cases.
Denied,
so-
you're not allowed to leave.
There are, like, literally, we'll call them publishers, that will just release case decisions.
Mm.
And it's just a big book, a big catalog, if you will, of just cases.
So there might not
and
be
that's
the law, they'll
what's
just
called-
be cases, I see.
Well, that's the thing. It's called case law because it might be binding on you, depending on if it's part of your jurisdiction and if it's like a superior court to the one you're in, or the same court. So there used to be a time where you had to go to the law library and like look up case law,
Mm-hmm.
but we're past that. Yeah.
Alright.
I'm so sorry about your headphones, Canadian Lucifer.
That's insane, Canadian Lucifer.
Why would you be apologizing? They can't even hear
There's
you.
a picture in the couch.
Just the one broke. Just one. Just one side.
I'll check it out. One sec.
It snapped.
Lex, does it have to glow in the dark, or is that required for it to work?
Wild.
That is kind of
Alright.
wild. Officer, tell me about the security arrangements for this room. Did you got like a wreath or
Yes,
just
sir!
that carpet?
You need a special key card to enter, sir!
Interesting. So not just anybody can enter.
Inside job.
Makes sense, like. In which case, the person who discovered the body would have been.
Yes, sir. A member of the committee. They found it when they arrived for today's hearing.
The hearing. My hearing. Which would be underway right now if it wasn't for this. Why do I keep saying this?
Oh God, who is this?
It's Verity.
Verity? We want me to go for it, or we want to wait?
Do you trust me?
I'll trust you, Aladdin.
I say
sure.
go for it.
Sorry to intrude. No!
Oh, shit.
No.
Wow!
It's the Dylan show.
You seriously though? You wanted the
Sorry to
Dylan show, we
intrude.
got it.
Who are? Ouch! Ah! Huh? Oh, what's that, Grandmama?
I don't know that hottie either, Grandma. I'm sorry.
No, yeah. I mean, she is cute, but with my luck, she's probably taken. She says, "Oh, I'd know that voice anywhere. That's Von Karma's little girl."
Hell yeah, Dylan show. We got this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you two know each other?
Oh, jeez.
Elegant as fuck.
What are you Jesus?
It has been too long, Grandma Hertz. And you as well, Miles Edgeverse. What's she doing here? Franziska von Karma. She is the daughter of Manfred von Karma. And, I guess, his wife, Womanfred von Karma.
Okay, uh-huh.
And a prosecutor, like myself. These days, she's mainly been working with Interpol. Though I thought she was supposed to be abroad.
Is my boy coming?
What do you mean, sir? She's still abroad here! Don't look so surprised. Where my investigations lead, I follow. No matter where in the world that might be. Which means there must be some kind of international angle to this case, yes?
So, is my boy here? We gonna see
Is
my
he
boy?
coming?
I'm sorry, Ori, but Manfred von Karma is dead in this timeline.
That's not
He
my
can't be.
boy.
That's not the boy.
That's not
He is
my
the boy.
No, he's your boy. I keep
Boy?
saying my boy. I want my boy.
I'm right here.
Aw.
You know, for that, I've been pursuing a certain smuggling ring.
Smuggling.
And that I won't rest until it has been destroyed, and its ill-gotten goods recovered. So the smuggling ring is involved, then. That information is to be shared on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
We might.
Yeah, I'm back, Federico, woo!
Yeah. Woo! The Dylan Show.
Hello, Federico. Welcome.
Welcome. I see she means to be as helpful as ever.
Miss Van Karma, was it? Grandmama wants to tell you something. Yeah. I'm about done here. Scene's all yours. What? Really? Grandmama, you're gonna let it go so easily?
In that case, we'd like to examine the body ourselves too, if you wouldn't mind.
All I heard was hum date.
Can't ask her out. That would be awkward. I mind plenty. I remember where I heard about you now, ya danged varmint. Don't need no suit, Beth.
Wow, that tripped me up.
Don't need no soon-to-be ex-prosecutor messing the place up. Go on, git. Quote unquote. please pay attention to that quote unquote. Just remember, it's not me saying this stuff, okay? It's all her. Blame her. Please, Granny, it's important.
She's here, Federico.
Who you calling a granny, little missy? Huh! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
Woof.
This is going nowhere. I didn't want to have to do this, but... Franciscan, I need you to add us to this investigation. We have to see that body up close, or we'll never learn the truth about what happened to Kay. And they won't let me become a coroner. I'm a dude. And they prefer
Damn.
women.
But you're gay, Edgeworth.
They don't know that.
Surely there's a loophole.
That's the
Gay
problem. They
loophole
think I'm going to be too
during
concerned
Pride
with their
Month.
loophole.
Oh no! Yeah, just like Investigations
in-
one.
Okay, Faraday. Please! You gotta help us out here! Kay needs us! I don't know what you're up to, but... Very well.
I feel like her sprite is drawn differently in this one, and I'm kind of here for it.
Thank you. You won't regret it.
No. I think we just haven't seen her in a long time.
Of course, I expect to receive a full explanation when I grill you later. We owe you, sir! Big time! I wasn't talking to you, Scruffy.
Oh! Oh!
Oh,
Poor Gumshoe.
Well, Grandma hers. Will you allow them to examine the body? Struck. No.
I ain't about to say no to an international big shot like... what was... like yourself, hun. But are you sure about this? Yeah, I agree with Grandmama. Are you sure you're sure? Like, really, really sure? Absolutely, positively, 100 million% sure?
Of course I'm sure. It's my prerogative to judge the whole world in my name. That's just common sense.
Oh, that's also true. This is the HD sprites, Mars. Last time we saw her was in the Game Boy, like, pixel art version.
oh, okay, that
That's
explains
why.
it. Okay.
Of the extremely arrogant sort, perhaps.
Suit yourself. But don't say I didn't warn ya. Grandmama, I can't say that. Quiet, you. You heard her. Try not to get fired, okay?
Don't worry. I'll take a lot more. It would take a lot more than this to ruin my reputation should things turn sour. Unlike me, who's on the verge of losing my badge.
Just become a defense attorney at this point, Edgeworth.
Right, we'll
Let's-
adopt you. It'll be fine.
Yep, you guys can all live at the office together and actually pay rent on time.
It looks a lot like
Jeez.
Emma.
It looks like
Not in the body, but in her
Lana
outfit.
Maya. It looks like Lana Mia, the combo.
Leah.
Leah, there's a lot of shit going
Leah.
on here.
Well, one thing's for
Outfit's
certain.
interesting. Very specific.
She's dead,
And the second
and it
thing,
isn't Kay, because Kay is alive. And she doesn't even look like her.
yes,
So
that's
those are-
drug.
3 bullet holes?
I guess so, Penguin.
Man.
But it's rivals to lovers, you know? So
Can't
we'll get
quite
there.
tell. Maybe
No,
she
they're
was
from
stabbed
the
with, like, a
fucking
trident.
candelabra, guys. Look at the
Yeah,
candlestick.
stabbed with a trident.
Oh,
Stab with
I
a trident.
Stab
forgot.
the thing. I literally said this.
I forgot!
I think
They didn't
we
let us
knew that
investigate the
already,
candelabra.
Ori.
It's not in my brain
We
yet.
did.
Our Kay is standing right over there, after all.
Oh, look at these 2 snakes at the end of her feet. That's why she's a lamia.
Those are feet. What do you mean?
No, they look like snakes.
No, they don't.
Look at, yeah, this is the head. It's exactly like a snake.
Ori, you need to go to art school.
I'm gonna end you.
They hated me for I spoke the truth.
No.
The victim
All right, I'll
looks to be in her
take those
30s.
commissions back. They're mine again.
She's wearing a white suit.
Yes.
And it's after Labor Day, so she's
Oh,
got to be old
shit.
enough to stop caring.
I feel like older people care more.
She's got to be old enough to stop caring, but not too old to care again.
There you go.
Could be she worked at
No,
one of
it's
the
valid.
offices here in the building. Perhaps. But for now, she remains unidentified. We're not just going to assume. It is Pride Month. The question is, why did the police seem to think her name was Kay?
Oh, I don't know. It's not like there's a notebook next to her that says K on it.
Hell yeah, Federico. Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm really stupid. I read this multiple times and I could swear that it said Princess K. It does not say Princess K. It
No, it
says
doesn't.
Promises K.
It says promise.
Promise
I must
says
scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Like the corsage and the flower and the candelabra.
I want okay, we're going everything. There's a lot of shit. See, that other
Oh,
one had to
there's
be
the
nothing, so
candelabra.
everything could be here.
Yeah, think that this could be the murder weapon? A 3-armed candelabrum? Why is it not?
Because
I guess
candelabra
it's a
is the
singular
tall
version.
thing. Candelabrum is the short one that goes on a table. That's the difference. A candelabra
Oh,
really?
is the whole.
I didn't know that.
Like floor to ceiling one. You know, like the long, tall one that stands on the floor.
I do know, yeah.
Oh.
Just like,
I
did
didn't
you
know
know there's
that either.
something called a grandmother clock?
No.
Yes, you've told me about that.
Yeah, because I hope to inherit one. But instead
It's
of
just like on the wall.
yeah, it's on the wall instead of the whole
Mhm.
tall standing one.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering how you stab someone with a candelabrum.
It looks like it
It
has
doesn't
pokey
look
things that you
pointy.
shove the candle on so that they stay inside the thing instead of it just cupping them on the outside.
Ah, okay.
The
It's
victim
blocked by
suffered
the
the
text. I can't
same
see.
number of puncture wounds to the chest. Puncture wounds that could well have been made by these spikes.
Okay.
Continue and we shall see.
Come shoe.
A candle album? Is this some sort of indie band I've never heard about?
That's actually kind of a based band name, not gonna lie.
Not quite, detective.
Candle album?
Yeah, I'd watch that. Or listen to it, I guess.
A candelabrum. A candle holder, in other words. So Abram is a holder?
Sure.
Well, I gotcha. And that reminds me.
Oof.
I forgot to pay my electricity bill once a while back, and I had to live by candlelight for a whole month. Am I an Abram?
A candelabrum specifically.
Okay,
Who
well,
does
Google
that in
was
this day and
useless for
age?
looking up the root of the word.
Yes.
Disappointment. Amen.
All right, moving on up and around and down. There's a lot of shit here. Yep, with her hand.
It seems she suffered a serious burn to her hand at some point.
Having lights in this economy?
I want to say that she's got some identifiable symbol on her hand that was burned
Yeah,
off.
that's what it really seems like.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Now, what symbol could have shown up on her hand that we know of?
Question.
Because I feel like it's something that
Hold
has to have been
on.
established.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
No, she was. We nabbed Sheena in the last one, right? She went away.
We did. We did.
Okay.
We did nab Sheena.
Because she kind of gives Callisto U vibes.
She? Nah.
All right. Continue.
The hair's too different.
Well, yeah, but so
You
was
think it has
Sheena,
something to
but-
do with how she died? No. This scar is too old for that. Well, I guess not.
Ah.
I would
Right.
imagine it happened some time ago.
So that is identifying now, but it could have been identifying once before. That is
She's
true,
holding
Istra.
Nice penguin. Yes, sir. Right away.
A K card.
What's that?
Haha.
Hey, I didn't know this. It's a card that's got Wi-Fi in the top left corner. It's a loyalty card. Probably from the store. Shout! It's a Kit Kat. Why, sir? Why? The question we should
Just
be
the
asking.
biggest puppy dog eyes from Gumshoe.
Where does it open?
Could this be Dylan's window, Maggie Bird?
No.
Oh my god.
That was blonde.
Fuck, I thought it was brown hair.
No, that's
There was
Dylan's
another
issue.
one with brown hair, wasn't it?
That's Dylan's
We were
issue.
yelling at Dylan that he thought it was brown hair.
There's something
I'm
pinned to the
lost in
jacket
the sauce.
here.
I'm sorry.
You really are.
What's that fat shark Pokemon called?
Sharknado?
I don't.
Pokemon.
Sharpedo. Sharpedo.
I said Sharpedo.
It's whatever it's called. Doesn't her corsage flower look like him?
Sure.
I mean, I could see the pointy, so maybe fins.
Sure.
Yeah, the left and right flower petals are his fins.
Sharpay.
The
yeah.
top point is
I
his
wanna
tail.
be fabulous. That is my simple
simple
request. All
request.
things fabulous.
It's fabulous.
He's
Maybe
just
I'm
a
thinking of
chode.
something different. Wait, is Hold on. I
Sharpedo
need
the
to Google this.
chode.
Sharpedo Pokemon. I kind of did him dirty. In my mind, my memory of him, that he was a fucking chonker.
No.
No.
That's why I'm like,
just short.
I guess I see it if I squint, close one eye, and stand on my head.
Oh my god, Mars.
Read your line, Dylan.
I'm sorry, Sharpedo. You're not as fat as I thought.
We do not body shame around here,
A
Dylan.
piece of magenta fabric.
It's aroma to see.
The aroma tussie?
No. Here's read your line.
No!
Really? I genuinely don't know what you were going for.
Aroma to see is a Pokemon, bitch.
I thought it was
thought you were
pronounced
talking about-
aromatisse.
I
Is
thought
it
you were talking about the
aromatisse?
flower just being so fragrant that you love it. Aroma tussie.
Tisse.
I thought it was aromatisse.
I don't know.
Wait, what are we talking
Aromatussie?
about? Aroma.
It's a Pokemon.
It's a
Tease Pokemon. Armistice?
What's calling you
No.
out?
Type aroma.
For God's sake,
Tisse.
I'll find it.
Oh,
Mars is right.
Aromatisse.
I'm pretty sure it's aromatisse.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Aromatisse.
It's a Pokemon I never fucking use.
Aromatussie.
Aromatisse nuts.
Why does Aromatisse look like she's walking around with a full diaper?
She's drag
It's a
queen
skirt.
based.
It's supposed to be a
skirt.
puffy
it's
skirt.
a puffy skirt.
All right.
I actually
Whatever
had
it
to
was.
describe this monstrosity to Ori and Rage. I had a hell of a time doing it,
Yeah. It was a
so they
time.
could accurately draw
We got it though. We got it though.
We did,
It
surprisingly.
looks like a baby owl with fluffy horns that is wearing a diaper that they've
Yeah,
filled
Dylan
to the
would've
brim
failed.
so it's swole.
Dylan would have failed.
No.
Please read your
Okay.
lines, Gumshoe.
My description is
about my
Okay,
descriptions.
I remember
My
why I
description
don't
is
like the Dylan
perfect.
show. Because
Oh,
I can't
come on.
fucking move the plot along without him.
whatever it was. It looked like it was torn off pretty roughly.
Hey, Ori, we promised an extra hour of Ace Toonies.
Hour?
I didn't face hour. Half hour.
I said half
Extra
hour.
Oh, well,
15 to 30,
Discord
yeah.
cut out half completely. And you literally
Well, clearly
said, we
Discord
promised an
wants us to
extra
go for another
hour.
hour then.
It doesn't look as if there's anything in the chest pocket. Well, who would fit anything in those 3 tiny holes? Not that pocket. By the look of how the fabric was torn and how Ori skipped my fucking line,
I
I
thought
think
you
it was pierced by
big
something
bitch.
sharp.
I wish for death upon someone. Maybe it's
Can't
me.
keep your coins in there now. They'd all fall right out.
Maybe it's someone else.
I hope
Keep
it's not
coins
me.
in those little chest holes anyway, but still.
I want to live.
Have you never heard of a change purse, detective? Why would I want to change my purse? It's great.
He doesn't make enough money in his paycheck to have a change purse.
You literally can't.
Sure I have, sir. It's another word for pocket, right? I give up.
Ori's mood
I'm
right
here
now.
to deduce. I don't know what I'm deducing. We're keeping
I
looking.
feel like we should investigate more.
Yeah, I want to investigate everything first.
Federico,
Especially
you're
the
acting
thing
an
that
awful
says
lot like a
K.
spy. Blam.
Uh-oh.
The victim's hair is
Oh.
caked with blood. Looks like she was hit with something. Fuck.
Dylan.
You're terrible.
Looks like she was hit with something, huh?
Dylan, I want the Dylan show back, please.
I do,
Where's the
I
Dylan
do,
show?
I
Dylan with
do.
the Dylan show back only speaks in
I'm
Edgeworth.
just giving you bloopers to put in the video.
Yeah, okay,
I'm so
you're not
thoughtful.
hired for bloopers. They're organic. They'll
3
happen.
months worth of bloopers at this point.
There's more
Unfortunately,
bloopers
Like, we
it's
have
than
stopped.
early
Burr.
to say for certain. Perhaps an answer will turn up as we investigate further.
No, no, he doesn't pay. He gets paid like Mars gets paid.
I don't wait. Does Mars get paid? Because I'm not getting paid.
They have an equal paycheck. Technically not. I cook
Which
for
is
Dylan a lot more.
$0.
Mm.
I
It's
actually
okay,
pay
I
every
forgive
month
you.
and Mars doesn't, so I'm making less money than Mars is.
There you go.
Well, shit.
I disable any spell Ori could cast in Dylan from now on. Hell yeah! I hate it when Ori casts spells inside of me.
Wait, what?
I put a spell on you, and
No,
now
in me.
you're mine.
A
I don't
pure
want to
white
say
jacket.
What
that.
the wand's for, Dylan?
What?
What the hell is the wand for, Ori?
I hate this. I hate this.
What?
Dylan makes 80
What are
bajillion
you talking
innuendos.
about?
Or
Ayo.
tries to continue. Dylan.
Ayo!
Oh my god. Please,
Girl,
please.
you're the one who said wand. I don't know how to help you.
I don't know how to help me either.
Stop.
When we're talking about casting a spell in me and you're like, I'm gonna get that wand? What am I supposed
said
to take
that's
this?
not what it's for. Oh my god.
Not the vibe scepter penguin.
We're done. please.
You can't spell vibration without vibe.
That's the point.
Good.
And I
That's
mean, you need,
English.
the E doesn't exist in vibration. There's no E.
A pure white jacket with a deep red stain on its lapel. This jacket. The buttons are on the wearer's right-hand side.
Or saying it's
And
a
she was
men's
caught
jacket.
So that's a man's jacket.
Red-handed.
Yeah.
What's so weird about that? Buttons always go on the right side, no?
Exactly,
Only on
Gumshoe.
men
For
jackets.
you.
Not on women's clothing. But don't ask me how I know this. But traditionally, the buttons would be on the left.
Do you want to know why the buttons are on the left on women's clothing?
Is it because
Why?
they hate women?
No, it's not because they hate women, actually.
Just
It's from a time when women would be dressed by handmaids. So it was right-handed to the handmaids dressing their, lady, versus men dressed themselves. So it's right-handed for the men dressing themselves. And then it's just never changed.
that's really interesting.
Yep, that's why.
Hell yeah, Federico, glad to hear. Like I always say, sir, you know an
that's
awful
just-
suspicious large amount about female clothing.
Not that kind of handmaid.
He grew up with Francisca.
He's just a fashion-forward guy. Jesus.
Dude, let Edgeworth wear a woman's jacket.
He
I'm
fucking would.
letting him. I'm letting
He
him.
fucking would.
Arguably, he is.
Oof. What
This
does that
could
say
be
about
accurate.
you, Dylan?
I gotta say though, this ensemble on her, great. I would have loved to see her alive.
Oh yeah.
You did. You saw her falling.
No, we didn't.
I don't think so.
We don't know.
That was Kay falling.
So we understand.
Or was it?
Technically, we don't know. 100%, Estruck. 100%.
I read this line like 10 minutes
Okay.
ago. This is common knowledge, detective. Nothing else seems amiss.
Von Karma
Everything
at
else
the
is a hint.
chalkboard. Men's clothing on the right, women's clothing on the left. Know it! Remember it! Perfection!
This is what you must swear to reach perfection!
Wait, what's this in the pocket?
Oh. Oh.
A pair of gloves! Also white!
Thought it was something we couldn't see.
Yep.
They don't seem to be soiled in any way. I imagine they must have belonged to the victim.
Okay, not that. Here we go.
This book! What the? That's Kay's promise notebook!
Oh!
That's where she wrote down all the promises she made to her
I
dad!
forgot
I
that.
haven't seen this in a while! Indeed.
I forgot about that. Not gonna lie. Oh.
Ace Attorney alluding to a previous game? What?
Yeah, shit, really, though.
It should have just been that book.
Yeah, that book.
You mean that book?
A book of vows made by a child to her father. Never cry in front of strangers.
Yep. Only Edgeworth and Gumshoe.
Well, technically, she didn't cry in front of strangers.
She tears up a lot, but she doesn't cry. She does the get back in there tear!
But what exactly is it doing here?
Yeah, fucking wild pastry pup. No wonder this is a spin-off game.
Yeah. Now it makes too much sense.
Oh! I just remembered something. Detective Bad told me a few years back. He said something precious to Kay had disappeared from the station. What? Evidence went missing from the police, from their own custody?
That's never happened before, ever!
Detective Bad said he looked for it everywhere, but no dice!
So it was dice that he lost?
What could this mean? And why did it turn up here of all places?
Why was it in evidence ever?
You there. What do we know about this notebook, officer?
I don't remember her notebook being in evidence, only his notebook. The victim was holding it when they found her, sir. It was the only thing with any kind of name on it at the time. So
that's how she became Kay.
okay.
I would have called her promises. That's so funny. Talk about a red herring.
I was gonna call her
Someone's
notebook,
explain-
sir.
Promises K.
Still doesn't explain how she ended up with it, though. If only we had a few more leads on the victim's true identity.
All right, is this everything?
Mason, I can't tell if you're talking about
Think
Francisca or Kay when you say Faye.
Okay, I think
think
that's
that's
everything.
the ship name.
Let me look at my evidence of what I'm going to deduce. This with the thing on her thingy. That's what I'm going
The
to
thing
deduce.
that's torn. Look
Yep,
at it.
that's what I'm going to deduce. We're gonna go
Yeah,
here,
that makes
and we're gonna
sense.
click this.
Could this be related?
And we're gonna click this, and I'm gonna click this.
I don't know how you made that line sound so video game. That was perfect.
Judging by its appearance, I'd say that the flower Kay was carrying.
Which line, Mars?
The one when he was looking for evidence.
Oh, okay.
It just had that video game feel to it.
Alrighty.
The way it was delivered.
Originally belonged to the victim. Yeah, now that you mention it, it does look like it's made out of the same fabric.
Maybe pastry puff.
Indeed. Let's make a closer comparison. The torn edges match up exactly. You got one heck of an eye, sir.
No eyesore.
If the flower belonged to the victim, this implies a connection between the victim and Kay Faraday.
Oh, the book wasn't enough? The book wasn't enough?
Apparently not.
A second connection.
Yeah.
Furthermore, it appears that the flower was torn off with considerable force.
How do you know?
Kay Faraday was involved in the incident somehow. And based on what we're seeing here, we may have no choice but to treat her as our main suspect.
If you get someone with amnesia...
What?
She literally has amnesia, guys.
Yeah, what do you do?
What are we?
If you suspect someone with amnesia as the killer, or just a crime committer in any place, is there any, like, different protocol for that?
Nope. If you have evidence someone committed the crime, they don't have to be admitting it. They don't have to be able to remember it at all. They could still be convicted.
Wow.
That's...
If they've got no memory of it whatsoever.
That feels like a
That's
moral thing a little bit. I don't
wild.
know.
Well, I mean, if you actually did murder and then you forget about it, you actually killed someone. And if there's evidence to prove you did it,
but the
you
evidence,
should go to jail.
But the conundrum is, are you really the same person? Kay is such a different person right now without her memories. So is she really the same person that would have killed somebody? You know, I don't know.
So there's multiple purposes for prosecution. Certainly you want to make sure, obviously always in all of these things, justice is done. But the different theories behind how to achieve justice, you could argue one is retribution, you can argue one is incapacitation, you can argue one is one of those things where it's rehabilitation. You would argue that if someone lost their memory, they don't need to be rehabilitated necessarily, and they don't need to be incapacitated necessarily. But it's one of those things where perhaps if other people see this way to get away with murder, it might cause people to be killed at a higher rate. So there's still arguments in favor of doing it from like a society perspective. Regardless, you did kill someone, so putting you in jail doesn't strike me as necessarily wrong.
I guess my question would be is, I don't know of any surefire way to invoke amnesia in anyone that is
well, I mean,
is
head trauma
guaranteed.
will do it. The problem is you just got to make sure you don't overdo it.
And even
Well, it's also not a guarantee. You could
Yeah.
end up like stroke, just a TBI. Like it doesn't have to necessarily be amnesia.
head trauma could be a variety of things. Amnesia is just maybe a part of that, and you might only have like partial amnesia. So it's really still to me not like a like could be treated as a get out of jail free card.
Yeah.
I feel like you're just getting more people with concussion.
But just to be clear, if you can kill people and then get away with it by forgetting, the murder rate will go up, objectively.
All right.
But there's no way she could have done this! I can't even begin to imagine it! And I have a really good imagination! There isn't a murderous bone in a body!
I love risotto.
Are you eating risotto right now?
How
No.
did we get to risotto?
Penguin said amnesia is to head trauma as risotto is to Master Chef, and I like risotto.
Oh, okay,
Since when does
okay.
Spartan 117 cook?
What?
Nevertheless,
Not Master
we
Chief.
lack-
Oh my god, for real?
I'm surprised that you actually got that already. Nevertheless, we lack the evidence to disprove such an assertion.
I definitely didn't get it the way by knowing that Spartan 1 was that, but more making a reference is that like that's the only way we could have gotten to here.
For the moment, we're simply considering all the possibilities. Isn't that right, Mouse Edgeverse? No, Federico, she fucking hates lasagna.
I don't like red sauce, and I only
She hates red
kinda
sauce
like
so much she
pasta.
would not eat lasagna if
I
someone
could
put
not
it in
eat
front of her.
lasagna. I couldn't eat lasagna at all. I really, really am not.
For better or
red sauce
worse,
fan.
yes. Not okay, yes, Penguin.
Done. All right.
Yeah, Ori loves Mondays. She hates lasagna.
I don't love Mondays. Shit. Yes, that's true. Okay, is there any evidence I can rotate that I didn't
I feel
rotate?
like something with the key card.
I can rotate it. Are you gonna be a Paul Halik?
The base is a very unique shape. If it were removed from a dusty shelf or something,
Usually
it
not on
would be
lasagna though,
immediately
Federico.
obvious what had been standing there.
Okay, that's
Right.
for future reference.
I feel like inspect the spikes.
Yep.
Oh, very blood tip.
The prongs of each arm are covered in blood. The spacing matches that of the wounds in the victim's chest.
What a way to go.
Yep.
But is this really a murder weapon?
No, I don't think it. It seems too shallow. Like she wouldn't have bled out. She got knocked over the head when she fell, where that blood was. That's what happened. The stab is a red herring.
And after the
It's
fact,
a red
yeah,
herring.
yeah. Trying to throw
I'm
us
curious.
off the
Go back to the
scent.
card key.
On her hand? I don't have it in there, I don't think.
Well, didn't we get a pamphlet that said like only members with key cards can get in?
Yeah,
or
we've
something?
talked about that multiple times. I have nothing I can
Okay.
do about that.
I thought we had something for some reason.
I might have this. Yep,
Oh,
that's what we had.
that's easy. Click.
I would imagine that the victim's keycard probably grants access to this room. Wouldn't you? Let me go find out, sir.
I can't get out. I don't have a key.
Back. They found some details on that keycard in the security system.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's for this room, just like you said. So the victim was able to enter and exit this chamber freely. Assuming that the keycard actually belonged to her, yeah. Indeed.
Okay.
Now we have it in our
Nice.
pocket.
It seems we're no closer to discovering the identity of our victim.
Then, am I really gay? Can you really be sure?
Of course, Wisha. What are you talking about?
Thank you. And that person lying there?
Is someone you may have murdered. But that's all we can say for now.
Whoa!
Wait, I did what?
No! There's no way she did it! Isn't that right, sir? Indeed. I don't believe the K we know could have done something like this. You're becoming a softy, Mouse Edgeverse.
Literally one of her tenets is to not, steal a life. Okay, who do we think this is?
Definitely not very.
Is it my boy?
Eustace?
I don't think it's Eustace. Is it my boy?
Maybe.
Oh no.
I think it is your boy.
Say the line.
I know that voice.
No, it's not my boy.
That's your
I
boy.
hate when I'm
Or
right.
not the boy I want. Well, look who it is again. Okay. Well, look who it is again! With a winning smile and the #1 name in the business, it is I, Prosecutor Eustace
Prosecutor?
Prosecutor Eustace Winter!
Oh, and my mom came with me.
Please forgive the intrusion. Step away from that body, Edgeworth!
I'm literally across the room.
Damn it, step back further! You're closer to it than me, and that's not very winning! I didn't call for you, and I don't need you. #2, this case is mine. It's what the victim would have wanted. I would know.
You knew the victim.
So it really is, But be not afraid, everyone, for the goddess of justice will guide us to the truth. She sure will! Now that I'm here, everything is going to be all right. And you're what's left. Whoever did this will live to regret. Oh, I did it too early. I'll show them.
Nurse Edgeworth, who is this imbecile?
This is gonna be a time.
This is gonna be amazing.
What? Why am I getting the death glare? I've got nothing to do with him.
He's not my son yet.
Franziska von Kramer, I presume. My apologies. I should have introduced myself sooner. Verity Gavel, at your service. The bows today.
They're so
And,
good.
The deceased in this case is Rosie Ringer, attorney at law and a member of the excellence of the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence.
I see.
All right.
That would explain the keycard.
I thought Verity
We
was going
got
to
a
say like her
name.
sister or something.
So you're the lead prosecutor.
She didn't not say that.
This is, well, Rosie
Jill
Ringer.
Crane was the translation.
Yep, which
I think
means
I like
this
Rosie
case will
Ringer.
be solved in.
You didn't tell me your name yet, little boy.
You should know it! My name precedes me, because it's #1! If you want to know my name, all you have to do is...
Wait, didn't he fucking begin with his name?
Yeah, multiple times. He just
She
didn't
just was not
formally
listening.
address her.
Stop babbling and tell me, now!
It's...
All right, guys. You guys in the fandom. How many people ship Francisca and Eustace?
Oh god, no, ew. That feels weird.
I just
Isn't
know there
Eustace-
are people that do.
He's 18.
Isn't Eustace like 13?
He's 18.
How old is Eustace?
He's 18.
He's not 13.
He's
That's
18.
for damn sure.
He's 18.
I thought he was 13.
He's 18.
He's not 13.
Oh, he's 17? I thought he was 18. Okay, wait, we could check, can't we?
I thought... I think we've established where the balance of power lies in this particular room.
17.
Oh,
about
17.
Francie?
Okay. Too
19
old.
maybe? Yeah, probably like 19 or something.
But that's never stopped fandoms
19.
before.
17 and 19. Not the best, but not the worst. 0? Yeah, good.
I read this line already.
I'm sorry. I was too busy being shocked.
Mr. Guy in charge. Here, this is from Grandmama. Take the whole body.
What's this? Oh, the preliminary findings!
No, it's a body. I just told you it's a body.
It's a picture of a body! Looks like it's game over for you, Edgeworst.
This isn't a game, Mr. Winner.
But winning is my forte.
Oh, uh-huh. Yes, I agree. He is. Oh, yeah, that too. Grandma, I can't say that. Okay, don't say that. All right, that's me done. See you next stiff. Ah, yeah, home time. I could murder a bowl of noodles right about now.
Me
Maya?
too.
Well, we're out of here, everybody. Stay healthy. Well, let me know if you need a needle.
I'm coming for
Come
you.
this way, Grandmama. Come this way.
She worms horizontally while
Why
walking.
does she not use her cane, her own cane? The cane is just for toast hitting.
Just
I
for
guess.
decoration and hitting her.
Let's see. So, the wound on her head is from when she fell over after she died? Eustace, It was the candle holder with the bodyguard in the committee room. And that's what killed her, huh? And then she died sometime late last night. What now? It is very kind of you to share the coroner's findings with everybody, Eustace. But I need you to shut the fuck up right
Whoopsie
now.
doopsie.
But perhaps you should leave it there. We wouldn't want you to strain your precious voice after all.
Meanwhile, in her head, she's like, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to
No.
kill him. I'm going to kill him.
That would be a tragedy.
I thought they were gonna say that he was reading it upside down or some shit. Anyway, that settles it. We need to arrest Kay Faraday.
Why?
What? What the heck are you talking about?
I think Eustace's meaning was very clear. Miss Faraday is the murderer. And though she is dressed differently than usual, this young lady covered in bandages is Miss Faraday herself. Mademoiselle Faraday herself, correct? Yeah, because he's clueless, Mason. That's why.
You really mean to arrest her here and now? If you do, then I'll be forced to object. Loudly. And forcefully.
That
No one
man
takes
is
my
not
adopted
here,
daughter.
Mijas worst, and as if further confirmation were needed, there it is. The committee was right to call your conduct into question. It is questionable in the extreme, unlike my conduct, which is unquestionable and unfiltering, and nobody should ever question me.
Please, Mr. Edgeworth, just go. It's fine.
So let's play devil's advocate. We all know
Okay.
Edgeworth is great. He's wonderful. But maybe Verity is so concerned with how bad Von Karma was that she looks on his offspring unfavorably, one. And two, there was a couple of reports early on that Edgeworth was forging evidence in the same way Von Karma was.
We
Even
know
if
that they
was
liked Von
ultimately
Karma
untrue.
and that they let him do his shit.
No, but now they look really bad. So they're like
Eh.
trying to change. So
They're
is
not using
Verity
those
really
cases
like,
against him in the court of law right now. They're using this shit right now, which he's done nothing wrong.
My point is, they have reason to be suspicious of Edgeworth. So the fact that Verity is a giant bitch is not necessarily just because she's a giant bitch, but because she might have a good point to have a certain amount of default suspicion. Especially of a Von Karma kid.
Verity's the one that needs to go in front of the committee, and
Not
then
so sure
Eustace
about that
for
one.
negligence and malpractice.
No, I think if we're playing devil's advocate,
I think
I
you're
don't
wrong.
think Verity's inherently being a bitch.
She literally is like the goddess.
Thank
The
you, baby.
goddess told me The goddess
She's
made a decision
bad at giving her own argument
this
in a
man.
good way.
and you
She
can't
hired me as her
argue it.
lawyer. I am Verity's lawyer.
No.
Yes.
Why?
Why? I also worship the goddess of justice. That's why.
She already has a lawyer. It's Eustace.
Eustace is not her lawyer.
And he is her lawyer. She owns him.
She
He
does
is
own
hers.
him, but he's not her lawyer.
He is a lawyer, and he is hers. He is her
He
lawyer.
is a lawyer owned by her, but he is not her lawyer.
There are many like it, but this one is mine.
Fine? This is anything but fine, Kay.
I still don't remember anything. So maybe I did do it. Maybe I killed that poor woman and I just don't remember.
The goddess smiles on those who confess their sins. It is our wish that our confessions cleanse us. And jail, forever jail, maybe death. Death be the state, yes. This is what she wants.
Your goddess is fucked up, lady.
She applauds your commitment to the cause of justice, and giving your life for the cause is very common as well, yes.
Judge Gavel, Eustace, if you really intend to arrest Kay, could you at least explain your grounds for doing so? I, for one, certainly don't intend to yield. Not until I've seen some evidence to support your accusations.
Then allow me! Prepare to be hit with a face full of deductive genius, Edgeworst! Can I call for a
Bring it.
water break?
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
I'm
Water
cool
break.
with that. I'm gonna get some too. BRB.
Yeah, Penguin. All trials are just over in a day or two. All right, guys. We're going to do a water break, but we're staggering it because I have the Dylan show. No one can take it from me. Mars isn't here to stop me. Ori can't stop me. And so I can just say the most fucked up, depraved shit. And there's absolutely nothing they can do about it in time. Caller. What's going on, chat? It's been a long time. I've aged 100 years since last we spoke. Yeah, you can hear me, Mars, but you can't stop me.
I have returned.
Well, that was fun while it lasted.
Not very long at all. Go get your water, Dylan.
All right, I'll get some water.
Yeah, Ori can. Ori got closer to Dylan to get water, by the way. There's less walls and doors in the way. I know, he's so rude, Estrock, right? So rude.
Hey, if I'm not making money.
We were already canceled for saying the C word, Estrock. You know? And not the one Dylan just said. A different one. Ugh. Yeah, Mars still had her headphones and brought her phone, apparently, just to type in chat. I certainly didn't. Why does that feel like the wrong way to scroll? I don't know. Alright, this one's heating up, though. I'm not sure where we're going. I'm also not sure about the one child doing the movie with Penny Nichols at the front. Is he someone that's a reference later? Or is he someone that I should fucking know? Like, be worried about? Is he gonna come into play? Did he have a name? I don't remember if we got his name. Ed Lord. That's his name. Ed Lord. I'm calling it. I'm naming him Ed Lord.
Hey,
I'm
it's
proud
me.
of
I'm
that.
Ed Lord.
You are Ed Lord. Oh my goodness. I'm glad
Wait, what C word did we say?
Christ.
Oh.
But the one they were always referring to, Dylan, was caller. Like when Fire named character Edelgard.
Idleguard?
Idlegard. Oh, Idlegard. Haha. Hoo hoo. Oh.
They told me to get water, but I just got blueberries and whipped cream.
That's illegal, Dylan. We said it was a water break, not a blueberries and whipped cream break. Tisk,
Fruit
tisk.
is 95% water by volume, so that counts.
I've been so fucking thirsty today, my lord. I've drank, if that was 40, those 2 more glasses. So much water. Surprisingly, F-Struck, the only one that is moderately familiar with Fire Emblem, I would say, is Mars, has actually played some of the games, like, fully. I think,
I've
Dylan, you
played
said...
some of the first one.
I thought you played 1. Yeah. Did you finish it?
No, but I did get 7 hours in.
I haven't played a single
It's not a
Fire
lot.
Emblem game. All I know about Fire Emblem characters is solely from the ones that exist in Smash Bros.
Smash Bros is how I really know Fire Emblem.
Yeah. Mars actually played
Fire Emblem
Fire Emblem
characters
game.
are traumatic, and if they die in battle, it is all your fault, and you will never get rid of the guilt.
All I know is that there was this one Fire Emblem game that came out, and it's like, quick, make a choice. Do you want to be with this family or this family?
Oh, Fates and Birthright. I know which one
And
you're talking about.
I had no idea
I
the
think it was Fates
context.
Birthright Conquest, actually.
What I thought you were choosing was like your waifu. So I'm
No,
like, yeah, obviously
you were
choose the
choosing
super
your family.
obviously choose the super hot one. And then my brother's like, that's your sister. I'm like, huh?
Wait. Did you pick Camilla?
Oh my god.
I
Is that her
would
name?
have.
I gotta remind
I
myself.
never played the game.
Is it Camilla? Hang on.
Mars, which
Yeah,
is the one that you
that's
play?
Camilla. Did you
which
pick
is
Camilla?
the one that you play that you show me all the gay stuff from?
Fire Emblem Awakening.
There you go.
Because
True, Penguin.
Robin X
Choosing the
Crom
opposite.
is too perfect.
Yeah. So I just get
I mean,
all of the
Struck,
gay
he
stuff
picked
from that game.
Camilla for
but from
2 good
Mars.
reasons.
Yeah.
And they're very visible and obvious.
2 very big reasons.
2 very
Yes,
big
2
reasons.
very big reasons. All right. We ready for this?
Yeah.
We
I
ready?
believe so.
Everyone steady? All right. They call it the human race because somebody has to win it, and that somebody is me.
Oh, it was Revelation.
I won this race too. I saw it before anyone else did. Kay Faraday is the murderer. No doubt about it. She snuck into the committee chamber looking to do some of her trademark great thieving of lives. That means nobody but her could have killed Rosie the Riveter, Ringer.
Deductive genius? That was a total mess.
It's her because I say so!
And if Detective Gumshoe is saying that, you know it must be bad. I asked you to explain your grounds for arresting Kay, yet you have explained exactly nothing. True, but we haven't seen any proof of her innocence either.
Shut up, Francisca.
And as we know, it's beyond a reasonable good point.
I made the ... noise.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right, Kay. Mr. Edgeworth will pull off a miracle somehow. You just gotta believe in him.
We
Like
bear-
Santa.
He does dress in red and white. Doesn't have the beard,
This
though.
You,
is true. All he's missing
do-
is the beard.
Do you remember Santa with all that amnesia up there?
Oof. Oof.
Wait, really?
Ring her, Esdrock. We barely knew her identity, let alone her cell phone number.
My deductions aren't acts of divine intervention. You know.
I mean, they might as well be.
Well, Mas Edgeworth, I'd hate for you to disappoint me.
We certainly call them miracles.
But in the event that you do, I will be sure to freely let you know.
Cox whip. Ah, I see, Penguin.
Cox whip what, Ori?
What?
Huh?
What are the cocks whipping?
I don't want to know.
The cocking is the action! Okay, press.
Would you mind
Our
explaining the
segues tonight
ground
are peak.
for your accusation in a little more detail?
Hold on. Press the boy against the wall, Esdrock. All I can think about is the fucking, like, Itachi Sasuke meme. Just fucking choking. Oh my god.
Yes.
Well, if you insist, prepare to be wowed, Edgeworst. This is my encore. I figured it all out before anyone else even had the chance to think. Before I even saw the scene, I knew what happened. No, before I even heard about the case, it came to me in a dream because I am the winner of the human race. I knew it right away. She did it. She's the murderer. It can't be anyone else. Nobody else commits murder but Kay.
You just start crying.
I'm literally, yeah.
The
Your
method
grounds?
acting.
Sorry. I was just getting to that.
You
Press.
did none of that. Oh, really? And what was it she was trying to great thieve?
A file. A very particular file. One pertaining to your professional conduct, in fact, Mrs. West. Okay,
And can you prove that she needed this file badly enough to steal it?
I'll fix it, pastry, thank you. Overruled. Oh, there'll be no need to go into that, will there, Monsieur Prosecutor?
No, that, won't be necessary.
Alright, Canadian Lucifer. We'll do it.
Nani? Please, Mr. Winner, continue.
We were requested to press the first statement.
All right. Let's do it. Give the people what they want.
There are two major flaws with the statement you just made.
Flaws in a statement of mine. I don't make mistakes. It's literally impossible.
We have 3 other cases proving otherwise.
I don't know about those.
And that's a third flaw right there.
You're just trying to confuse me. It's a cheap tactic, even for you. Well, it won't work because I'm the world champion of not getting confused. So there. Here. Anywhere. If that door is the other door, then the other door is that door, so that door is this door, and the other one is this door. Press. He's so dumb.
And you have proof that it could have only been Kay who committed the murder.
She should have just eaten it, Esdrock. Nope.
It's the Eddie Fender method.
Then might I suggest you try looking into other possible suspects, with all due haste.
I've already hasted.
Well, you seem lethargic, so it must have been 3 rounds.
Exactly.
That would be the winning approach here.
I'm first to haste and first to unhaste, obviously. The winning approach? Overruled. According to the reports we've received, the police have found no signs of anyone else's involvement.
So you're accusing Kay based on that alone? A little tenuous, even for you.
And suggesting that there are other possible suspects where there clearly aren't, isn't? Innocent till proven guilty, bitch! Like, what the fuck?
Seriously.
If only I had something like some sort of constitutional amendment that could prove, or at least give a presumption that Kay didn't do it.
This is not the same suit color he has in the overhead world. This is not the same.
This is obviously a setup, plain and simple.
I'll still whine about it, Penguin.
You don't have to.
But I want to.
It's all right, Kay. The truth will come out. I promise. It's Pride Month. I can't stay in the closet forever.
Not this month.
I just need you to give me some time.
Free the truth.
Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme.
Okay.
Kay isn't capable of murder. There's no way she killed Miss Ringer.
I think she's rather capable, but she wouldn't.
Rather capable?
Oh.
Also, I think her. I actually really like the official translation for the victim's name in this one, because obviously she's a dead ringer for Kay.
There's a lot of puns with that, huh?
It's real good.
Damn.
They put some thought into that one.
Absolutely. But I have to prove that somehow, or she'll remain a suspect.
Okay, I don't fucking know. No doubt about it. She snuck looking for her thieving. Okay, I don't know what I'm fucking presenting.
Wait.
The
didn't
key
we
card.
find
How
an
did she get in with the key
invitation?
card? How did she get in without the key card? Invitation. Oh!
Oh, it's from Rosie.
That's suspect.
Okay. Maybe we don't show that way.
Yeah. There's
What if
this.
Rosie was trying to steal Kay's promise book back just because it's like precious to her?
I don't know. Okay. Nobody but her could have killed. So hold on. There's this one where it says she snuck into the thing, looking for the thing. All I can think about is maybe.
How could she have snuck in without the key
without
card?
the key card?
What's the
Yeah.
all I
Chewbacca
got.
defense, Mason?
Good.
I have no idea.
That's a new one.
I'm thinking we're doing this. Yeah.
I'm on board.
All right.
I think it makes sense.
Woo! Wait.
Nice. Our first objection of the night at 10 o'clock. Woohoo!
Not by that name. I've certainly heard of it.
I can't say I've ever heard of it either. Ori?
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with this rune, Mr. Winner?
Yeah. You're gonna say the second half?
Is that where you... Wait 1 sec. I want to remind myself the origin of the phrase. Yeah, I definitely have heard of it.
So I've heard about that going on a tangent about something irrelevant and nonsensical. I've never heard it called the Chewbacca defense.
This is vaguely familiar. I want to find out why. Why is
Is
it
this
called
what we
Major
did in
Monsters?
2-4 when we were stalling for Maya?
Oh, it's originally from South Park, but yeah.
Oh.
Ah. Yeah, that does sound like something South Park would do.
Yeah. Are you familiar with this room, Mr. Winner? It certainly sounds like you are.
What can I say? Winners know where winners go. I'm number 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
In other words, the
Oof.
majority of your work is second, if not third rate.
Ouch.
Why do you always make fun of me? That's
Wait,
not.
Ori,
Because
pull
it's
up the history.
admittedly very fun.
Pull up the history?
Pull up the history. I want to read that one again.
Oh.
Nice. That's real good.
Okay.
That was a nice burn.
Why do you always have to make fun of me?
You can take it as a slight if you wish, but the fact remains that you seem unfamiliar with this key card.
Who do you take me for? Of course I'm familiar with it. We said hi earlier. And you need one of those to get in here.
Now all I can imagine is Eustace just being, "Hi, key card."
The door and the key card are very good friends. If you don't let the door see the key card, they won't let you in.
Don't you insult Mr. Card like that.
Don't you?
Have you no shame?
It's Mrs. Key Card.
This is a wild time with Franziska here.
I love having Franziska here. Eustace was well overdue for a whipping.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Winner, do you really even suspect Kay?
Of course I do. She did it. Faraday's the killer.
Then perhaps you can tell us how Kay got into such a secure room as this without a key card.
There was she's a great thief. She can sneak into anywhere. That's kind of the whole point, isn't it?
A masterful
Oh,
summary.
Eustace, you should really study under Phoenix. Then you'll learn how to pull stuff out of your ass.
Now, as we know, only members of the committee have key cards. Therefore, only they can enter.
Precisely.
Why is she agreeing with me?
That can't be good.
Please, take a look at this. I add the security put the data earlier.
Oh,
As
this
you
is bringing
can
some
see-
flashbacks.
Yeah, fucking.
Oh boy.
As you can see, the door to this room was opened at 12:52 a.m. with Miss Ringer's keycard. Okay, who the fuck was this though? Huh? We're just
Yeah.
ignore the other fucking ones. Huh? Who's this
Unless
bitch?
they're trying to say
Huh?
the unused one was Kay.
We cannot know for certain, of course, but those who say the culprit did not enter the room with Miss Ringer. And then kill her over some sort of subsequent disagreement.
It's certainly a plausible theory, but that's all it is.
Eustace is 17, yep.
For one, it would require the victim and her murderer to have known one another, which statistically is true for the majority of murders. Yeah, and Kay didn't know the woman, I'm sure of it.
We don't have any evidence in there that says otherwise. Overruled. How can you possibly be sure of such a thing? That pure speculation on your part, detective. There's no place for guesswork in the courtroom. I don't ever do it at all. And there's no place for guesswork at the crime scene. I've never done that either. Hard evidence is what is required. I've never made shit up in my life.
In that case, are you suggesting that you have said hard evidence to support your theory? Evidence that Geferde and Rosiringa knew one another?
Quick, eat the note!
We need Phoenix, quick!
No, we need Eddie!
But of course.
What? What?
I have here a letter.
Ooh.
Dr. Arts found it in the victim's chest pocket.
But you couldn't fit a note that size in those tiny little holes!
Oh my god.
Another
Not
one of the victim's
pocket
possessions.
in our chest. The chest pocket of the jacket.
And you keep this to yourself until now.
Of course.
You planned for this, didn't you?
Goodness, penguin.
The extra font sells it. Is that why?
It was the candle holder in the thief's hands in the committee office. And she died sometime late last night. What now,
end.
Cavell? It's very kind of you to show the coroner's findings at everyone, but shut the fuck up, please.
Stupid Estrog.
Yes, leave it there. You don't want to strain your precious voice. Oui. La la, shall I read it for you? Rosie, thanks so much for agreeing to help with my plan. Now we can both get what we want. Good luck getting your revenge for what happened 12 years ago. Kay. This would seem to indicate pretty strong that the two of them were accomplices, wouldn't you say? Accomplices, then a plot to steal from the very room in which we are standing.
Okay,
No.
that means one of your people was corrupt as hell too, though.
Yeah.
What do you mean your people?
So this
Mars?
isn't the proudest of moments for you.
A committee member, Dylan. Fuck off, huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
What's the other word in your guys' universe? Caller is like the people who are animalistic. What about the other ones? Like normal people? Mink?
Yeah.
M-I-N-K?
E.
E.
M-I-N-K-E. It's a word
Mink.
only Ferrex has used up until now.
Is that also a
Once.
slur?
It's definitely he is using it in a negative sense.
He's
but I
using
don't,
it as
it's not
derogatory.
widely known.
using
so
it
I
as
don't
an
know if I would
insult.
say it's a slur. Yeah.
Damn. Fuck. All right. All right.
It's more like is calling a cop a pig a slur, you know?
I mean, I feel like there's no comparison when mink is a status you can't opt into. You're born like that, you know?
Oh no, mink is definitely
No.
something you opt into. It's
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's spelled out in the comic.
It's definitely not a slur.
Spoilers.
Yeah, people aren't born cops. Damn it. Ferrex just made it the fuck up. It is pretty on brand. Go no,
Yes.
Dylan.
I did that.
Okay, you then distracted by the
Wait,
talk of this.
So your principal suspect is...
Mademoiselle Kay Faraday. For the second crime, as well as Madame Ringer's murder.
I'm the
Exactly, Penguin.
principal's.
The principal sus.
Yeah, you need to turn your gain up. When you're
Really again?
when you're quiet as K, it cuts out. Yeah, either be closer to the mic
Well,
or
that's good to know.
um.
I'm the principal suspect.
That was better.
Okay.
What color?
Gains
would,
on the second dot.
What color would come out of the confetti cannon if it was a cop? Blue's already taken.
Blue is taken, huh?
Yeah.
Mm,
I feel like it would be black
I
and
feel
blue.
like
Yeah.
red.
Black. Red's firefighter, obviously.
Mm.
Don't listen to her. It's all lies. All of it.
Kay is very tall here.
You're not like
She
that.
is.
Gumshoe is just squatting.
Yeah, really.
Just getting on Kay's level.
He wouldn't be in the
You'd
frame
never do any
otherwise.
of the stuff they're accusing you of.
Then how do you explain the letter, detective?
Unlike Mr. Winter, I suspected that Judge Gavelle herself had some proof to support her accusation. But I didn't expect it to be quite so definitive.
Nicely done, Gavel. You can come in second place. Oh, thank you, Eustace. I will hold it highly.
We're not done here yet. I still have questions, and you'd better have answers.
Would you mind if I handle this, Eustace? Be my guest. Have fun arguing edge worst into the ground. Ha!
I can't let them steamroll me on this. I have to find a way to take back the advantage.
Gumshoe read how to talk to short people. Alrighty. As the letter more than adequately proves, Mademoiselle Faraday and Madame Ringer were acquainted. It seems that Mademoiselle Faraday had asked for Madame Ringer's help in a plot of some kind. But for whatever reason, their alliance must have broken down. Madame Ringer lost her life in the resulting disagreement, but she had one last card to play. The letter she kept safe in her left chest pocket. Oh, where she was stabbed? Where's the stabby holes? Which spells out the name of her killer. Where's the stabby holes?
There's no stabby holes.
That's the clinical
She's
term.
good. Better than ever, even.
That's bad! I'm Chrome. That's bad! With inflection where I can't tell which way you're saying it.
Think you can take it down, Mr. Edgeworth?
Get excited.
Yes, of course.
He said both in the episode I just watched.
Oh my
Don't do this
God.
out of pride, Mouse Edgeworth. It won't be June forever. If you're going to fail, do it on somebody else's time. Hey! Whose side are you on, sir?
I don't know what to... I make a nickel, the boss makes a dime. That's why I'm gay on company time.
It's Pride Month. You know what that
Yeah.
means. What, do you want to make gay laws? Smiling.
Yes.
There's only one side to be on, Scruffy. The side of the truth. Uh-oh. Looks like the kid's got something to say. We hate when that happens.
Well, if there's only one side to be on, then it has to be the winning.
Quiet you. My thoughts exactly.
Okay.
Okay. I guess we like to press them all here, so might as well.
We do.
What exactly was
We'll
the
be
nature of their relationship?
Mademoiselle Faraday was grateful for Madame Ringer's cooperation, just as the letter says. Why is the French one so long? I think that more than adequately describes it, don't you? Now, as I was saying, more shit to press, yes.
Can you tell us any more about this plot?
The letter implies a theft. And it was written by your friend, Faraday, making her the prime suspect. Case closed. It's not like this is typed on a computer or anything. Obviously, only the person with the name can sign their
But we
name at
have
the
the
end of a
note.
typed letter.
We have the note where Rosie invited her.
Anybody can forge a letter. My dad showed me how when I was very young.
Yeah.
Is that conclusive proof of anything?
Your dad?
Overruled. You would never call him dad, but overruled. I also seem to recall Mademoiselle Faraday referring to herself as a, how would you put it, a great thief on more than one occasion. She's just a kid.
Inadmissible. She's
Yeah, hearsay.
on sabbatical. Well, technically not hearsay because it's
The airplane.
it's the defendant's words, as we talked about.
But how is it
Yes.
inadmissible?
However,
Hmm.
this is character evidence. The fact that she has stolen in the past is not admissible to prove that she had stolen this time too, or that she was trying to steal.
Ah.
Unless
However,
she
you
is put on
know-
the stand on herself, right? Then they can ask about that shit.
Generally, if a defendant testifies, a lot of the rules
Go
are
away.
loosened because credibility is
Part of
always
that. Mm.
able to be brought out.
Uh-huh.
And so, if bringing up what they do professionally would show that they're a fucking liar on the stand for what they
I'm a
previously said,
professional thief.
then yeah, you could talk about it.
How can you be sure of that? It's unlikely that she would tell you if she had resumed her activities, surely. Perhaps she took up stealing again and simply chose to keep it from you.
I can't prove it either way right now, as she knows it.
As I was saying, it seems Mademoiselle Faraday and Madame Ringer were involved in a plot to steal something. What it was, who the fuck cares? But she's dead now, so... That's justice served, if I say so myself.
Whatever reason, could you be a little more specific?
No. Not at the moment, but I'm sure our investigation team will uncover a number of possibilities. Whereas your lack of proof that Mademoiselle Faraday is innocent continues to be a major problem for you.
I
Not
can
a
see
major problem.
that some of the evidence would seem to point to Kay's involvement, but none of it is anywhere near conclusive.
Overruled. A letter explicitly outlining a connection to the victim, backed up by supporting evidence from the scene.
So, Mason, all of this right now in real life wouldn't happen because Gavel, well, not
Kay
literally
would
her, but
be
in real life,
arrested and
the
taken into
cops
custody.
would just arrest Kay.
Yeah, and
And then there would be
Yeah.
eventually an actual trial where Edgeworth is making all of these arguments.
Yeah, and ideally, Kay
Yeah, this
would
would
be
never
smart
happen
enough
in the moment.
and know enough to not talk.
So long as police have probable cause, which is a term of art, but it's a relatively low standard, they can make an arrest, even if they can't prove it beyond a reasonable doubt later on.
Yes, that is her alt or whatever we said. Her domain expansion is make courtroom. How much more conclusive
Her ult,
could it
Ori,
be?
goddamn.
Sorry. And
Not her
what's
alt.
more? One letter off. Where is your proof of the contrary? It's obviously
Yeah, the whole murder
guilty
case we're
and
talking about right now
proven.
is because K was one letter off, you know? Is there any actual evidence to show that K killed Miss Ringer?
don't give up. Oh, you don't give up, do you? What do you call that letter, huh? Evidence! Duh!
I wouldn't be so sure. For one thing, it doesn't mention anything resembling a murder plan.
It doesn't? Oh, I guess not, huh? But we will once we hold it to a flame and reveal the secret writing. And if that doesn't work, we can put lemon juice on it or a black light. There's obviously something. I wouldn't place too much open that revealing anything, Eustace. And we don't need it to, not when we have the letter that has no business being whole.
We were able to examine the pocket in question for ourselves. All three of them!
Eustace would burn the evidence. And you want to know why the letter wasn't there, I assume? It's simple! The police is number one! See? Haha! Priority was handed over to me! The number one! Lines up! The victim had kept it in the left side of her chest. Of her chest, period. Right next to her heart, in other words.
What was that?
I thought it was gonna say chest pocket, but she kept it on the left side of her chest. Done. Period. Nothing else.
Well, we know what Gavel cares about.
To indicate her heart's desire that a killer be brought to justice.
I don't think it's that deep, lady.
No, everything's that deep, just like the 3 stab wounds. Pretty deep.
I have little interest in sentimental speculations about Miss Ringer's desires.
I don't.
But one thing does interest me. That man. But something else interests me right now. The fact that you said the letter was in the victim's left chest pocket.
It is the truth. As the goddess as my witness, that is where the letter was found. There is no doubt about that. I'm not lying.
The same
through
place
my
where she
teeth
was
or
stabbed
anything.
with the candelabrum.
Yeah, no holes.
I think that might prove to be a very important clue.
He said it! He did it!
I can't imagine Kay writing a letter like
Is
that.
that the thing?
But unless we can get more out of Judge Gavel, I don't think we'll be able to prove that she did.
So I don't think that Kay has any connection. I think both letters were planted.
Ooh, okay.
Whoever killed Ringer obviously
But
is the
she's
one
not
that
okay.
tried to kill Kay and attempted to plant letters on them both to show
To frame K.
that no, I wouldn't even say to frame Kay necessarily. To me, they wanted them both dead, but to frame each other, that it was going to be a kerfuffle, right? That together. They
Yeah, there
killed
was
each other.
one main bad guy trying to kill two
Both
thieves.
of them, and then tried to make it look
Okay.
like they killed each other by planting these notes on each of them. Because why would either of them bring the note? Like, that sounds dumb, right?
It is dumb.
It is very dumb.
I should try pressing the good judge on some of her statements and see if she lets something slip.
Okay. Boop, boop, boop. This one. Present. This. I think this. Present this.
Yeah, stab wounds to chest. It specifically says that.
Woo!
Nice.
Let's go!
So the victim kept the most vital clue of all closest to her heart. How very touching.
The voices of the dead fight to be heard. I've never met a spirit medium before, ever, no. And even then, they don't always reach us. Sometimes the spirit mediums
Well, for the
fuck
power
up,
of spirit
but,
mediums, I suppose.
But a voice rang out loud and true, and it told us that Mademoiselle Faraday is a killer. I'm something of a spirit medium myself.
I think you may have misheard her, Your Honor. Ghostly wails and all. Or perhaps an evil spirit was trying to mislead you. Perhaps we should try listening to the haunting spectral call of the coroner's report instead.
Because she's basically dead. By all means, if I recall correctly, we get the Ouija board. The victim stabbed her on her left side. No! Oh, ça merde!
Why do people keep bringing up the Luigi board? I don't get it! Kay? I don't remember. Fuck! Hey, Francisca, what did it go? Ah!
I can't be certain, but I feel like someone somewhere is in need of my powers.
Yes.
Or maybe I'm just hungry. I'm just gonna chow down on this burger here.
Need to eat some burgers.
Maya, you're burning a hole through my pocket with all these burgers!
Yes, I'm
Okay,
afraid
Pete, if
so.
you're gonna say that, it's your wallet, not your pocket.
You
don't
claim
have enough
that the
to
letter
buy a
was found in
wallet.
the victim's left chest pocket.
You just said you don't have a wallet.
I don't have enough to buy a
That
wallet.
You can't afford a wallet.
Oh my god, yeah.
Right where she was stabbed by the candelabra cadabra.
Love it.
And poof! No,
That's amazing.
Indeed, poof. 3 puncture wounds to the chest, and yet not one to the letter. Miraculous, no?
Simply the
That
best.
goddess of justice,
Put
she
to the
sure do
test
work in
when things
mysterious
go
ways.
wrong. Sacre bleu.
Well, Judge Gavel, how do you explain that? Because I can think of one explanation. That the letter was deliberately placed there after the fact in order to cast suspicion on Kay. The only spell that was cast was suspicion. Someone went to a lot of trouble to create the crime scene we see before us.
Seriously, a struck.
And that someone is the real culprit, who almost certainly also forged this letter.
No!
It's clear that the culprit intended to frame Kay. Oh my god, Edward is pinching a marshmallow.
It does look like he is.
I'm going to make
By
s'mores
me.
later with that man.
By means of that letter.
Oh, he lost the marshmallow.
Wait, what does the actual marshmallow stained glass have the Trump hair?
No, I was thinking that earlier. That this
It
was just very
does.
Trump coded and unfortunate.
A Trump marshmallow smoking a lollipop.
Sure,
Why not?
I see it.
In a house of corruption. Hey, that makes sense.
Yeah, there you go. No wonder he's
And you
here.
fell for it! Hook, line, and stinker!
Objection! No! Faraday did it! The letter
I
was...
always forget what the voice they chose for Eustace sounds like, and it catches me off guard every damn
It
time.
was in her other pocket! Yeah, I made him much more of a bitch. Yeah, I know.
It's good. I
Huh?
prefer it.
Seriously?
The
Yeah,
whole-
seriously, I prefer bitchy Eustace.
whole left chest pocket thing was a mistake. Whoever reported it must have meant that their left.
Stop your
Whip
foolish
and
philandering!
smash.
You foolishly foolish fool! Or are you just that incurably foolish?
You keep whipping me and stop making fun of my deductions.
Whoa!
Yes,
fuck?
Dylan, they are getting very close to getting us canceled.
Really close!
There you go. Better?
I am worried. First, you drop the hard
I'm gonna
G.
move on.
Sir, I saved you the trouble of disciplining him.
The G is always hard. It's not giraffe.
Did you mean giraffe? If you were
No.
trying to make that point?
Giraffe is the hard G. I'm saying that it's never not the hard G, like in giraffe,
Giraffing
which is not
my
a
ass
hard
off.
G.
Oh, okay, okay.
Nja. Nja.
We're done. Yes. Even though I had no intention of doing so. The letter is stained with blood, which suggests it had indeed been placed somewhere on her left side. The fan tran. Well, it is Pride Month.
It's Pride Month after all.
It is Pride Month. Therefore, I doubt there was some sort of mistaken report. Not unless that report was given by you. Penguin, are you actually ESL?
Yeah, Penguin is.
But what's your...
Have you not seen all the conversations with dichotomy in
what's
the
your
other language?
FL?
The amount that Penguin talks with dichotomy about another language, I feel like we should know.
I'm not sure if Dylan's seen those chats before.
I
I
haven't.
guess not.
Now we know.
Yeah, Penguin, you are
Say something!
you are indistinguishable from a native English speaker, so you don't get to say I'm
I
ESL.
praise them all the time, yeah. It's crazy. Well, they are objectively ESL, English as a second language. That's just
I
all
know what it
means.
means. I'm just saying he can't use that as an excuse. He's perfect at English.
Blame
What is your
autocorrect.
FL?
Hindi! He said! What the fuck?
He said my FL is not Hindi,
Oh,
by
it's
the way.
not Hindi. Ah, I see.
You bitch ass motherfucker.
Is that a third one then? What's the order? If English is second.
Yes, Mason.
Oh, okay.
We gotta start
I
using
see.
that.
It's too specific. It's too specific.
Oh.
Regionally. There's so many in India.
No, that's of course. Most likely, if you said one of those, I'm way
Well,
too ignorant of
You would have
non-American.
been able to research it,
culture.
I think is the idea, is if you
No,
wanted
of
to,
course,
somebody could.
There's just no difference. If you were to say like a regional dialect of some language, that's fine.
Well, it's not the same. It's not like saying it's like a dialect of Hindi, to my understanding. It's like a different language. That's like why it's wild.
I'm just trying to prove how ignorant I am, and I'm
Okay.
winning.
I'm Eustace.
No objections. Mega mind voice. Good.
100% pastry.
Then allow me to continue.
100% pastry puff. Always better. Because they learn it the right way. We don't learn the right way.
Yeah,
We don't learn the right
it's very
way.
true.
Arguably, learning English the right way is wrong.
Can I
because
tell
no
you
one
something
says it
really
like that.
horrifying I learned? Dylan might have heard it because I heard it from the same sources that he listens to. But it's
Yeah,
how
sure.
that they
Okay, now I'm
decided
scared.
in the 90s to start teaching how to read in American schools. And it's called the
Oh,
three-step system
Yeah,
or something.
you told me about this.
And basically, instead of teaching you like A makes the ah sound and an E at the end of the word makes the first vowel say its name and like rules of how letters and letter combinations sound, instead of teaching you that way, they literally are like, here's a book. Use the context clues when you don't know the words. Is there a picture? Is there this? And it was like, oh, children can intuitively know how to read, so
Now,
they'll just learn
I
how
will
to
say
read
there
by
is merit
looking
to
at
using
words.
context clues to figure out new vocabulary words.
But not without teaching.
You should also
phonics.
teach.
Yeah.
You should teach phonics. Exactly. You should
And-
teach sound equals
and it
phoneme
literally
equals
read.
grapheme.
There was like teachers that were like, yeah, I had a student that said, I can read this book with my eyes closed, and completely meant it. And it's like, that's not reading.
Oh, really?
You do
The
have to use
entire-
your eyes
The
with
entire
reading.
royal community is in shambles over Ori's incredibly ableist statement. You can read with
It
your
was
eyes
not-
closed.
It was not a Braille book. That's all
Ori.
I'm saying.
I'm just gonna say they make every book in Braille if you pay enough.
Not
And
at
here I
that
thought you were going
school.
to mention audiobook.
That's not reading.
I don't think audiobooks count as reading,
It's not reading.
but I do definitely count them as like consuming the media.
Oh, 100%.
Mm.
But it
Yeah.
can be reading if you're following along with the book physically. But it's
I'm
not
Which in
not.
that case, why
I've-
not just read
Yeah,
the
I know.
book?
Yeah, I've listened to a lot of audiobooks. Oh, hold on, Mars. I personally would rather listen to a book than read it. I'm not going to follow along ever. But let's say I'm the kind of motherfucker who just really likes reading it. Actually, there's some books that the audiobook is so good. I almost think like it's mandatory.
Dylan picks audiobooks specifically on voice acting, 100%. When I've read, when I've listened to audiobooks, it's actually specifically based on time. Because I can't draw and read a book. I can draw and listen to an audiobook. That's the I can't drive.
I want the voices in my head keeping me company. I want the voices that I directed, that I cast. I am in control.
I've heard about that, Mason, but I didn't remember it. I've never actually experienced it.
Yeah. I do remember that, Mason. They came to my school. In like elementary school.
Real quick.
They were like, look at this.
Oh yeah.
Cool thing.
Remember how Ori just said I chose books to listen to based on the voice actor?
Yeah.
Well, the voice actor for Raphael from Baldur's Gate, he has done a whole bunch of like audiobook narration for Warhammer 40k books. So I'm also super into 40k. I love Raphael's voice actor so much. And he is so good. So yeah, his name is Andrew Wincott. I don't know if anyone here actually likes 40k, but if you do, my God, listen to his audiobooks, because Jesus Christ.
Did you read this one, Dylan?
Sounds promising.
So we have established the existence of a second suspect.
No, we haven't. The murderer had to get in here, remember? And who else would have gotten, or could have gotten in apart from Faraday and Ringer? It's not like we have any other keycard entrance with no name attached.
Whoever it was would have needed a key card. Judge Gavel proposed that the killer entered the room together with the victim. But what if there was something questionable about the very basis of her theory itself?
Dylan?
I think
This
keycard.
piece of evidence points to another suspect other than Kay.
I wanted him to
The
read
list
it.
of keycards
Yeah,
used.
we're doing that. I just wanted him to read the line.
Look again at the keycard record provided by Judge Gavel a short while ago. As already noted, the victim's keycard was used at 12:52 a.m. But you will note that somebody else's keycard is also listed. A mystery person who could have entered beforehand and lay in wait for the victim, you mean? This other person entered at 10:15 p.m., so it's certainly not outside the realm of possibility.
Except I'm afraid it is...
And where's your evidence, Your Honor, huh? Because it was me. I was there.
My evidence? I am the evidence, detective. There you fucking go. Is Gavel the murderer?
Would be.
Is Gavel the murderer? It was my keycard. I think Gavel fucking did it. That's what we're fucking leading into here. Gavel did it. I don't know why yet, but Gavel did it. There's nothing suspicious about the committee member entering the chamber as I please, is there? So why is Ringer shit suspect,
Justice
bitch?
compels you.
Fuck off! Huh?
Perhaps not. But that's also not the exonerating evidence you seem to think it is. Unless you can also prove that you yourself didn't murder your colleague.
Overruled? What utter nonsense. What would I have to add? What would I have had to gain from killing her? What would I have had to gain from killing her? There we go.
I am sure you know how I'm going to answer that, Your Honor.
No.
I believe further investigation will shed light on any motives you might have had.
Overruled.
But I'm sure you can disprove that you did it and prove your innocence right
I am
now.
a faithful servant of the goddess. Why would I ever resort to an act of crime? This is obviously perfectly admissible evidence right here in testimony. I use my keycard, and you know me. Look at me. I am a judge. I can't possibly be corrupt at all. That much is true. That's my reason for entering this room.
It's not like the blind goddess of justice
Is,
ain't standing right
far
behind
from
you.
questionable. See,
She can't see.
justice didn't see a single thing. No, not at all.
Then perhaps you'd care to tell us why.
I had business here in the committee chamber. Business that involved murder. I mean, there were certain preparations. Yes, preparations to make. Yes.
Like
oui.
murder.
Like
Preparations?
Scene.
That sounds pretty suspicious to me.
Shh, no, don't say such a thing. I am not at liberty to share what I was preparing for. The crime scene. But I'm sure Prosecutor Edgeworth can make a calculated guess that I was framing his best, his word.
Prosecutor is in quotation marks for a reason. She's like,
Yeah.
Prosecutor Edgeworth.
Yes.
My hearing. She must have been busy gathering the documents they're going to use against me. To relieve me of my badge.
That's Von Karma, without question. I think that's Manfred Von Karma. I think that has to be Von Karma. Oh, no?
Who in the...
Nope.
I thought that was a
Dylan, you have to do
flashback.
this guy.
Who
This guy
the
is
fuck
chain
are
smoker.
you?
What is that?
Holy shit.
One. How many fucking badges does he have? Does he? He did it! He kills prosecutors and takes their badges as trophies!
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
That's what I'm
Voice
leaning
direction,
toward.
chain smoker.
What the hell am I looking at?
Everyone wants Dylan, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
I need
Dylan,
a
I
second.
think you gotta
I
take
need a
him.
second.
Don't hurt your voice. You're gonna pick hurt voice real quick.
Do not pick hurt voice. We still got 45 minutes, Dylan.
Fuck, my immediate reaction is to do the voice from SpongeBob where the woman's just a fucking spinal cord and she's like,
That's
I
pretty
remember
good.
when they first
Yeah, that's
invented
pretty good.
chocolate. My
That's
problem,
good, but is it
this is
going to
this is a
kill
Will
you?
Powers. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
Will Powers
don't do
problem.
Will
Yeah,
Because
Powers.
it
Yeah, I
would work
thought so.
really well, but I would desire death.
And we don't want
like
that.
but less. Like I first
My problem is-
invented chocolate. Sweet, like
My
that
problem
doesn't
is
hurt me.
if I do it too little, then it would straight up
I
be
first invented
gumshoe-esque, you
chocolate.
know?
Sweet.
I wonder if chat has any particular direction
Give me 1 sec.
for the voice.
Make it deeper than gumshoe.
All right, fuck it. I'll do a slightly toned down SpongeBob voice.
I love how you guys are like colluding in the fucking Discord. All right, yeah, we're
Everyone
gonna pick
is in
Dylan for this
agreement
one,
with Chain
and we're gonna give him the
Smoker.
voice direction, Chain Smoker. Yeah, everyone in agreement. All right, this man fucking comes on screen, and we're gonna yell, Chain Smoker Dylan. Right?
All rise if we want the chain smoker, Dylan.
Because Dylan.
All right,
was
children,
like-
that's enough.
Yes.
It's good to keep our skills and our tongue sharp, especially when we're young, but that'll do for now.
Oh my God.
Federico, appreciated, but no.
That's hilarious.
Who
as
in the-
fuck.
Really takes me back to the days of my youth. Back when I would wrangle with a certain detective.
Oh, fuck.
He disappeared, you know? I hope he's out there somewhere, living his best life.
I can't with the fucking goggles filled with tears. He's holding his beard.
He's using his beard to flush.
Oh my God, you're right. He's wringing it out.
Oh yeah, he's wringing them
He's
out of his
wringing
beard.
them out of his beard.
You'll have to forgive me. It's just, I get so emotional. The tears, I can't stop them.
Maybe if you take your goggles off? Fuck!
Hold on a sec.
Winner!
What?
Alright, well, it makes sense
Now
as
we
to why
know.
Eustace is here.
Now we
Nepotism.
know. It was
Nepotism.
just
I know.
nepotism the
Let's
whole
Winner,
time.
Eustace screamed Nepo baby, and we're just fucking
He
confirmed.
really fucking
Jesus,
did.
Federico
Oh
fucking
my
solved it.
god.
Guys,
Oh my god.
Oh my
Didn't-
god.
didn't Kay say there was a red figure beyond the trees?
Oh. So it was
That's
Dad.
a pretty bright red jacket, I
It
gotta
was
say.
Papa.
That's a very bright red jacket.
Oh.
Papa winner.
I think Papa Winner be the killer.
Gemin
Papa winner winner
winner.
chicken dinner.
Hmm.
Winner?
Now, where have I heard that name
Oh,
before?
I hate,
Oh my god,
I
there's
hate,
still water
I
in
hate
there.
how he looks. That's horrifying. He's the killer. He did it. Look at how they drew his fucking teeth. Look at his
he's
smile.
deranged. He did it. He so fucking did it.
He does have two like visible canines.
He fucking did it. This is not the smile of an innocent man. That left
We
eye.
made nepotism comment a couple times.
I
No
don't
wonder you
fucking
guys
know.
were going nuts and
There
unplayed.
you go.
Ah, Verity, my girl. Do you ever stop working? Your dedication puts us all to shame.
Please, sir, get the water out of your
Yeah.
glasses.
Flush your mask.
And is this young Francisca I see before me? Dear child, when did you get so big?
Uncle.
Uncle Winner,
Uncle!
it's been far too long.
And you didn't fucking question Eustace's last name.
It's
Like,
so
come on.
formal. I
Yeah,
thought we were like
That's where
family.
I'm, like, wondering. Does he
Oh,
like his
okay.
son?
He's getting weird now.
I hate
You
the
used to
face.
sit on my knee and shout,
He did it.
Uncle Winner, at the top of your little lungs.
He did it. He did it. He did it. This face is
He's
not
so
an innocent man's face.
fucking
I don't think
dead.
there has been any single character in this game that has
This is
smiled like
not an
that and
innocent
not
man.
been the fucking murderer. Hate,
Ah,
hate.
The time goes by so very fast. We'll can't help but shed a tear.
Test the suit
Okay.
for tears. This
So-
man
Wait,
did it.
is that guy with a ripped,
He-
chiseled six
Yes,
pack?
yes.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
fucking
very much.
did it.
So
Okay.
he greeted Verity, he greeted Francisca, but he didn't greet his son.
That's so
That
true.
is really true. Also, I have to make a decision here. I'm making a decision here.
What decision are you making?
Yep. Stream has come to an early end.
No,
No, it hasn't. No, it fucking
you
hasn't.
No, he wouldn't say dad.
I'm
This
sorry,
is the
guys.
wouldn't
richest,
say dad.
spoiled bitch of
I-
a child.
I've been living my life this
Oh.
long without hearing the Eustace voice yelling "Daddy," and I was loving it.
What are you
My
doing
life, that is.
here?
Stop!
I
Wait,
did
guys,
it for
which one of
chat.
us peaked? I'm
I
not sure
peeked.
who.
I'm pretty sure I peeked.
Oh, okay. Stream cut you out from saying daddy.
It was me censoring her. I just have the one press though, so I hope Ori doesn't do it again.
He
Just
says
Pops
pops
in the
in the fan
translation.
translation.
Pops is not right either. It's daddy. Like,
Just
like,
doesn't have the
like,
same
like
vibe.
it's the same vibe as Sharpay going, "Daddy, I need money, daddy." That's the vibe. He fucking says daddy.
No, it just makes too much
It makes
sense.
too much sense. Don't make it weird, guys. I'm serious. Dylan.
I do see the family resemblance in the hair.
And the jacket.
Yeah, that too. I'm looking for facial and genetic features. Jackets are not genetic.
Yeah, okay,
Jackets are genetic.
This is anime. The clothing is the fucking genetic part. And we know
That's
it.
so true though.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Penguin.
you're not
What am
wrong.
I doing here? A committee member has been murdered, and you're in charge of the case, my boy. What is this? Bring your pops to work day?
He forgot to invite Bad.
Aw.
I think Bad's dead.
No.
No.
He's,
Yeah, I do.
He's not dead. Well, you're wrong. Like, objectively.
No.
Like, we had him in present day.
We have met him.
Yeah.
Oh.
He
Well,
was
he's in
literally
jail.
there. That may be true.
No.
No.
Well,
that is
maybe
true.
he's visiting
I'm pretty
someone.
sure he came clean at the end of 1-5. AAI 1-5.
Or that's not how cum
Oh.
works.
Yeah, he's just
Or
in
that's
jail.
not how cum
Can
works.
you fuck off? Thanks.
Bruh.
Silence! Do you have any idea who he is? This man is practically the right hand of the goddess herself. A former chief prosecutor and the current chairman of the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence.
Oh, we're doomed.
Now, Verity.
I hate it. He did it. If he did not do it,
There's
I
no
don't know
need
who
to bring
fucking
all
did.
that up. I'm just
He's
a
just-
harmless old man, really.
Why do we still
Yeah,
not have
no,
his
no
first
one
name?
who has to say they're harmless is harmless.
With a six-pack? No.
Allow me to apologize. for the
harmless, my
detectives-
ass.
Oh, you're right. He's not going to be harmless to your ass.
Oh, God.
Allow me to apologize for the detective's rudeness. I am.
Miles Edgeworth, correct? And your little subordinate, Dick Gumshoe.
And you little
That
dog,
really is a
too.
villain show, you guys.
Oh, finally!
Oh, thank you.
Now he looks hollowed. Oh my
Yeah.
god, Excelsius.
Why is
I
that
am
your name?
Excelsius winner.
He gave.
Whoa!
This idiot boy,
Oh.
among other things. I
Well-
fathered quite a lot.
Now we
You
know
said
they
you
used this
cried
trauma.
out loud.
Wait, Blaze the Best is actually better. Holy shit.
Yeah, and Unky
I really
Boo
like
Boo.
Blaze the best.
Jesus.
I do like Blaze the Best.
I would have taken Blaze winner. That could have worked.
They couldn't keep
I
the
like
same
Blaze
thing
the
at
Best
all.
more.
Pick any other one instead of Excelsius. What's another good?
X Fahrenheit?
No.
What?
X
It has to
Kelvin?
be winner. It has to be
Nope.
winner.
Oh, I'm just
Oh, you're just being
I'm just being-
yeah, I got it. Fucker.
My favorite thing is to make really dumb puns, and then I guess people assume more of me. So they're just
Yes,
like, huh?
they do.
We do.
I certainly
I gotta
do.
give the range of puns. So when
You
I do a
do.
ground ball, people just don't understand.
Yep. He was number one.
My wife and I were so happy when he was born. And then we met him.
Oh,
We
no.
heard how Tommy is.
I
And now we have regret.
God.
And now she's too. She's gone. Heaven only knows to where.
Thank you, Federico.
Daddy, you're here. Here, use my handkerchief.
Thank you, son.
I hate.
You're a good boy. In your own silly way.
He gives way
Oh,
too
fuck
much
this
Von
guy.
Karma vibes.
Only
he fucking,
we're allowed
he
to
fucking
make fun of
beats Eustace
Eustace,
behind closed
sir.
doors. Like, I don't know what to tell you. The reason Eustace hits himself is because of this man. Like, I don't.
Yeah,
Fuck
no,
off.
actually.
Okay.
Like
Eustace,
father,
honey,
like
please.
son, I
George,
suppose.
Adopt this child, please. Take
It's
him
hard
away.
to say who's the bigger fool.
This is a really, really, really bad
Well,
relationship.
Verity, how goes the investigation?
Ay. Thank you for asking, sir. Monsieur, we have identified a prime suspect, one Kay Faraday. We are currently trying.
You don't have nearly enough to make her your prime suspect, and you know it. You have to pay for delivery on this suspect. Or have you forgotten what we just discovered about the letter?
Objection! I told you that was just a mix-up. They got the wrong pocket.
Coward.
I'm going to murder you. Someday, one day, in the eventual future, you will die.
Ori, it's not murder if it's justified.
It's in self-defense.
Well,
No, it's more duress. Don't test my patience. Excelsius, god damn it.
All right, that's enough. Let's all just calm down, shall we?
You can whip him behind closed doors later, just don't make a show of it. He deserves the punishment.
I'm so sorry you had to see that, sir. My humblest apologies. Fucking hate you. Die. Die, sir. Die.
I think you've all made your cases very clearly. All except for you, Eustace.
Bro, he's like this, and it's
That's
all
drunk.
your fault. Like,
Yeah.
he is this
Bro,
way
literally,
because of you?
bro.
Fuck off, huh?
he literally just wants to impress his dad.
Yeah, and you've been
Now I
a
feel
bitch
bad
about
for
it.
hating Eustace, because Eustace is just, I mean, God.
He's been fucked up.
But we still love Eustace when we tease him.
Oh yeah, just like I love you,
Yeah.
Dylan, when I tease
Edgeworth
you
does
for
it.
being an idiot.
That's never happened.
I think we have video
Break out the
evidence
mental
against
list.
the contrary.
What? But
Stop calling him daddy. I want to feel empathy for him. And I can't if you're making it weird. We are
It
prosecutors.
makes me feel more empathetic for
Yeah.
Eustace. He just wants love and
he
affection.
sounds much more like a child. You guys being corrupt is not my problem. I still
you guys
call
being chronically
I still
online
call
is not your fault.
my
Corrupt
own
for
father
the word
daddy.
daddy being weird.
I still call my
I
own
don't know
father
what to
daddy.
tell you if you're chronically online. That's your
And
own
I will not let you guys ruin that for me. I won't let y'all ruin it for me. I won't fucking let any of you ruin it for me.
Oh.
Be a fucking mauled about it. Seethe.
Ori, no.
That beard is crusty as hell, Canadian Lucifer.
It's crusted
all the
with
dry
salt.
tears.
Jesus.
We are
Just a lot
prosecutors.
of daddy
And it's our
shaming.
duty to identify suspects and bring them to justice.
Dylan's daddy shaming. That's what we're saying. Yeah. No. God, that gives the adventure time. Yes. Yes, my dear penguins. I can't do a Ice King voice. Drink up my salty tears. That's a fucking Adventure Time line.
I do have daddy issues. I have issues with the word daddy.
Oh my god. It's a perfectly normal and fine word.
It used to be before the internet got a
I
hold of
won't
it.
let
That's
it.
right.
I won't let it hurt me.
Unfortunately, you hurt me when you say it.
Well, I'm just getting you back for all the fucking innuendos you make every 10 minutes.
I don't think so.
Retribution was swift.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't dare call someone a suspect without evidence or a motive.
He'll grow at some point. Like, obviously this is a Eustace character arc we're gonna get, and then he'll stop calling him daddy because he'll realize that
That's
he
so
was a
true,
bitch and
Estrog.
he stopped loving him.
He'll
Yeah,
get some closure. Especially when his dad gets carted off to jail for being a fucking murderer.
I'm fine with Papa. I like that Francisca does it differently. I feel like Francisca saying dad would be weird.
Why are you saying papa? It's papa.
Depends on your accent.
But Papa
Poppy,
with the
no.
accent.
Papa if you're British.
Papa.
Although, to be fair, it is ex-Celsius, so we do have to be British while he's on screen. Fair enough.
There you go.
If it was ex-Fahrenheit, we would call him
I'm
Papa.
I'm literally thinking of a character that goes like daddy, and I'm in like a spoiled rich boy way. And why am I like I can picture it? I just can't. Like the voice is literally very similar to what I do for Eustace. Oh, daddy. Fuck! It's the guy from Kim Possible that we literally watched the episode of.
Oh!
Daddy, that's it. That's the shit I'm doing here.
That's it. Yeah. Now that you've said it, I hear it now.
Thank you. Continue.
Yeah, the thing.
You
I was there.
Yeah, it is him. So Daddy's fine because it makes sense.
Please, Mr. Edgeworth. I know all about your relationship to the accused.
Wally. Wally was his name. Wally.
Thick as thieves seems pretty apt, based on what I've heard.
Oof.
What a choice of words.
Well, I am thick, but I'm no thief.
Gay's no criminal. She helped us catch the bad guys loads of times.
The bad guys loads of...
Can you stop?
Jesus.
No.
And I'm the problem here, apparently.
Yes.
Fuck
Evidently.
Much about this case is still unclear, sir. Please, you have to let us...
I hate his design. I hate his
It's
design so
heartwarming,
much.
really. The bonds of friendship are so strong among the young.
If there's a single one of you in here that fucking says smash, I will end it.
Oh!
Whoa! You could have eaten it, man!
That's a waste of calories.
Okay, pyro fucking maniac. When I first saw him, I'm like, is it Alba back from the dead? Well, they both light fires, so what the fuck, huh?
I
Huh?
guess so.
Take his lighter away. It's a weapon. I hate him. I
But-
hate him.
I see why you guys
Circumstances being
chose
what
the
they are,
chain smoker vibes.
I'm afraid those bonds won't be enough.
Yeah, it does, S-Truck. Yeah, it fucking does.
What the heck is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, Blaze. What was Burn Faraday's name in the translation? In the Fantran.
The
Continue.
So there was a-
translation.
There was a victim recently,
Uh-huh.
and this is a case that I was made aware about because of
Oh,
the law office I work.
Duh, Estra.
But there was a victim recently, and they were set on fire, and they had like second and third degree burns across their body. And the officer they reported this crime to at the precinct was Officer Burns.
Wow.
That's
Yeah,
incredible.
it's. What do you
Damn.
even say? What do you even say?
Some things just
The
align.
world works in interesting ways.
If I was that
That
guy,
it does.
if I was that guy, I would walk out of the precinct. They're fucking with me. I would never believe that that officer's real name is.
Well,
Burns.
it depends on how they're spelling Burns, you know?
No. There's a lot of, I will say, the amount of times that Dylan is like, yeah, this officer's name was this, or this person's name was this, is like, there's some crazy names out there, guys. There's some crazy names out
There are
there.
some funny names.
There are.
I really, really want
When
to
you
say
work in the
something.
business of people,
If you say
realize
too
there are
many,
some
we could
funny
be found.
names.
Yeah, I know.
But it's just
There was
like,
there was one cop's name. The cop had his last name. He had a regular ass first name. His last name was Outlaw, and then another first
No,
name that's
really?
common. No. Outlaw plus another first name as his last name.
as one full
like-
last name.
Outlaw Greg, but the name wasn't Greg. It was something else.
That's
That is
insane.
fascinating.
Literally.
That's insane. No, sometimes Dylan comes and tells me about shit, and it's like, Dylan, yeah, Ace Attorney was spot on with the kind of fucking names that exist. Like, I don't even, it's not a joke. At a certain point, it's like, Jesus. Like, I would not
Surprisingly,
be shocked,
very accurate.
you know, if at any point, like, a fucking Detective Gumshoe IRL comes in. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus Christ.
I actually can't say this guy's name because he's been in the news. I was gonna say his name. Fuck.
Really?
Yeah. I just
You're
searched.
gonna
I
have to
googled.
tell us after
I googled
stream.
the cop
Yeah.
just to see if I could get away with saying it, but no, I can't.
Dang.
I'm
Well,
sorry, chat.
Continue your lines.
And his name is so fucking weird. It's like, oh, he's one of the other outlaw Gregs. Like, nope, there's only one.
Damn.
The prosecutor's office needs this case cleared up as quickly as possible.
Lights building up fire.
Time is oh so precious, and we have so little of it. And there are so many other cases.
That's so true, Estrog.
Hate.
The most deranged smile I've ever seen.
Hate. Despise.
It's not the most deranged one because we've seen Off Guard
Yeah,
smile.
Off Guard was pretty fucking
We have
deranged.
seen that.
However, I will admit,
Yes, Mason.
Off
But
Guard
this guy
being
just came
hot
swinging. He didn't even
does
try
help.
to
Yeah,
hide it.
honestly, mid-40s Off Guard, who I guess was chain smoking the whole time and let his hair grow out to be like a fucking hood. This would be not tremendously far off.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is that, like, yeah, Off Guard smile is a smash. This guy
It
is a
smash,
kill
yeah.
it with the fire that he has in his hands.
Mm.
I'm sorry, but you understand, of course, don't you?
Chain smoke enough where you're on oxygen and then you light your lighter and you blow up. Thank you.
Jesus
Huh.
Christ.
That's way too common of a thing.
Or you think he's
unfortunately.
that hot?
I think he
He will
belongs
be
in
when he
hell.
lights himself
needs
You
on
think
practice.
he's so hot you want to blow
I
him?
think he needs to practice for hell.
All right, Miss K. Faraday, time to come along quietly.
He has such a, like, the range of expressions he's doing definitely makes it seem like he's playing being a human, right?
Mm.
This is the normal. He has to act for the other things.
The eyes are very
They're
alien.
very dead.
Yes, sir.
No, Federico. Yeah,
Those are eyes
lizard
that are
person.
constantly waterlogged. They just don't have responsivity.
Oh my god.
He does look like a cryptid mason, I'll give you that.
Mm. It's in the jowl.
You're not taking her.
Yeah.
She's innocent, I tell ya.
He looks like he's related to Lord Monty Fisk. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm.
To defy the chairman of the committee is to defy law itself. No, that's not how it works. It is an act so brazen a hearing won't be necessary at all. No habeas corpus,
That's
nothing,
really
nothing
not
at all.
how that works.
Are you prepared for Major Esworth to lose his badge over this detective?
What? Yeah. But. Ha. And I. But. Oh, well, if you can't understand me like that, I'll just talk normal. So the case goes down and Mr. Edward loses his badge? What the heck am I supposed to do? Why can't I have agency? Why can't I get threatened with something?
Exactly. With a...
I
Back
do
all the
something.
time, sir.
Well, to be fair, Estrog, there is habeas corpus in this world. That's, I mean, the whole point of the trial, right?
I think Estrak is talking about real life right now.
No, I know he is, but
Okay.
they're joking that the people in the game are also doing that. No, being arrested for a crime is not ignoring habeas corpus. You just have to, have due process after you're arrested.
No. I'm talking about.
Agreed, Willow,
Gavel was talking
agreed.
about the hearing for Edgeworth. We don't even need a hearing anymore. The habeas corpus part of having a trial about him being convicted. That's what I was
Does
saying.
Gumshoe has a badge? Yes, he does.
He does. He loses it. He canonically
Yeah.
multiple times loses it.
There are several times.
You
Poor man.
use this badge to shield yourselves? Or has the committee too has fallen?
Yeah, Penguin. Habeas corpus is the right to due process, right? That's what it is?
Basically, yeah.
So having a trial, having a lawyer for your trial, like all this sort of things. You can't be convicted without having a
basically
trial.
not exactly. It's basically like you can't just be held. Like there has to
without
be
reason.
one. Yes, that essentially, if you're arrested, there has to be some sort of recourse where the government has to prove that they are holding you lawfully. They have either evidence or some other reason to do so. And yeah. Complying with the regular, like, lawful process of getting an arrest, and then arraignment, and then prosecuting the case normally, like, all that would comply. Obviously, at any time, the defendant could be like, oh, you gotta prove that we're doing it. But that's just kind of like the legal process working out, you know? As opposed to, for example, a government taking people without any formal charges and then not giving them an opportunity to contest it in any kind of hearing, and then shipping them off to a random third country they've never been associated with previously. So yeah, there's no due process anywhere in there. No way to contest them being detained. I was going to say detented, but in detention.
Latin joke.
Oh, well, fair enough. I wasn't talking to you, Penguin. I was talking, don't worry.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Why, Mason? What do you do?
Thank you. We've only known each other for a short while, but you've been very kind. And I'm sorry. Sorry for being a criminal.
You're not a criminal. Truly.
Not.
Yes, a lot, Federico.
That's why we need lawyers, and that's why it's called legal jargon or legalese, because it's literally a different language.
It really is. Try reading some of that stuff.
Even if you know English, it means nothing when you look at law shit. Your contrition has been noted, Mademoiselle Faraday, and will be conveyed to the goddess of justice. Dylan, I don't know if you can remember this, but I remember you coming home and telling me about something that is literally the opposite in how we use it normally in the law. It was like literally exact opposite. Yeah, it was like, oh, we say this means this and this other word means this, but in the law it's literally just reversed. And it's like, why?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I can think of an example that fits the vibe.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, so the law is full to the brim with these things called terms of art, where basically we just kind of define a word to mean something else. And in the law, when we use that word, we're using the word that we defined, not the general common word. So, for example, in like a drug sale, when we use the word sell drugs, the word sell, well, everyone knows what the word sell means. It's to exchange something for either goods or services, including money and whatever. But no, the law also includes offering drugs to someone with no purchase made as a sale, a completed sale. And so, yeah,
it's still
giving someone drugs,
to give someone drugs under
it's
the
illegal
no
to give
selling
someone
drugs.
No money exchange, just out of the good, quote unquote goodness of your heart.
Donating
it's
drugs.
Not just an offer, it's giving, it's disposing of to a person, or regular selling. So yeah.
Crazy. That definitely wasn't it, but still, we'll think of it one day.
I know I won't.
It'll come up
That's
again.
on you.
And you'll tell me, is all I'm gonna say.
Maybe. What in the world should I do? When I was little, all I wanted was to be like my father.
Aww.
Wait, where's Manfred von Karma?
Not his dad. I will
Not his father.
It's who raised him as a father. Adopted father counts.
9 years of being raised is a significant amount of time to know your
Yeah,
actual
okay.
dad.
And then from 10 to what? At least 19.
He was still around at 21, where they were interacting. Bratworth was still...
Good night, Mason.
Good night, Mason.
Night, Mason.
Come on, Dylan.
The line.
I have to fix my throat from chain smoker.
Oh,
Goodness.
take your time.
We only have 14 minutes left.
To become an attorney and fight for those who can't fight for themselves. But now, my fate is tied to that of this one tiny badge. One tiny badge. OTB. Against the life of a dear acquaintance.
Not the OTB.
LBD.
The OTB.
OTB. RFB,
Who
RBF,
am I
sorry.
kidding? There's nothing to weigh up here. We're nearing an excellent stopping point, Penguin.
Take my paw, justice and gay.
This is it. Goodbye, Mr. Edgeworth.
Judge Gavelle, a moment, please.
We.
You didn't sign the custody
What is
papers.
it? Quoi?
There are no custody where the cops are involved.
I know. I'm
Oh,
making
shit.
adoption.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Badge? What is the meaning of this?
I am returning.
Oh, fuck!
From this day forth, I am a prosecutor no longer.
He's a defense attorney.
Mr. Edgeworth?
What are you doing? Miles Edgeworth, explain yourself right now!
That man is like peering around the corner. Is he doing it? Is he coming from the side?
You're giving it all up? Just like that? You can't mean it, sir! Tell me you're kidding, please! If you're not a prosecutor anymore, then what does that make me?
A private detective.
Aw.
Come over here, Gumshoe.
I mean, you're still a detective.
I have one duty, and one duty alone. To pursue the truth. If being a prosecutor means I must turn a blind eye to the very truth before me, then I will gladly shed the title to be free.
This is some hella character
the
development.
chains. He's
I'm
released
very
the
okay with this.
chains.
Yeah! I'll carve my own path, one I believe in.
Hey, Phoenix got his thing in his second game. Edgeworth's getting his thing in his second game. You know, it's
I'm
all
just so
working out.
proud.
I won't let my search for the truth end here.
And he didn't say that he would leave with death.
Yes, thank God he learned.
Are you running away from the Von Karma? From me?
Oh, he's not leaving you behind.
Say what you will, Francisca. You won't change my mind.
Ay. Ooh.
So you're leaving me behind again? I'll never forgive you for this! Never!
You're Interpol now, lady. I mean, what do you... This is not...
No. No, this is all my fault.
Hmm.
None of this would have happened if it wasn't for me.
Wait! Kay! Don't go!
Look at him jog.
You stay right where you are, detective.
I love having full body sprites.
It's so good.
But, sir! I'm not a prosecutor anymore.
Aw.
Don't say that! Where you go, I go, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm always there, right by your side.
Okay, I need him searching in his pockets for his badge. He pulls something out. It's just a hard candy. He's lost his badge anyway. He leaves.
There's no need for you to do that now, detective.
Yeah, look at that
So
smug
true, isn't it?
motherfucker.
Yes.
Simply focus on your job and do what you can.
The dainty jog.
Yeah, he really jogs. Hey, he's 2 times faster because it's Pride Month.
Well,
He'll
now,
catch
this
her.
is no
It's
good, is it?
true.
We've let a dangerous criminal run free. I
Bitch.
try and try.
Bitch.
And yet, it's never enough.
I want to
We need to
murder.
lock you up and throw away the key.
You belong right up there with Von Karma.
And you too, Gavelle. You're not as bad, but you've done things.
There's no need to worry, sir. We'll set up a cordon. She won't get that far.
She'd better not.
Fuck you.
I'd be very disappointed in you if she does.
Gavelle, you have a weapon. He doesn't. Smash him.
Literally. Not like that!
Not that kind of smash.
Smash.
Not that kind of smash.
She's got multiple weapons.
Oh shit, no, I was drunk. I didn't know why I'm sad. He fucking did what I wanted. Alrighty, Dylan gets 8 minutes back.
But he gave in. She didn't take him down like she wanted.
Mm,
She's like, no, you gotta keep your badge until I'm done with you. No.
okay, my save is complete.
This victory
So we're just
brings me
exiting the
nothing.
Guys,
game.
if you made it to the end of stream, I'm so thankful. And if you want to show your things,
Yes.
you can click this little digital dopamine button in the shape of a thumb
Yeah.
in the up
Pretty
direction.
cool.
Up
I clicked it
direction
myself.
thumb.
It does give the dopamine.
I
like
just
it.
did it. It really worked.
It has
So-
been good, Pastry Puff. So far,
Good
we're
night,
making
everyone.
it.
And we
But
wish
yes,
a very special thank you to all of our YouTube members. Oh, roll the clip.
it's been rolling.
It's already rolling.
Well, I'm stuck in an ad. I'm stuck in double ad.
Thank you to our angsty adversaries, Parry His Parry, Nicole, Dichotomy Games, our psychic sidekick, Kenneth Gambles, and our doofus detectives, Lakitu Bro, Aragorn, Canadian Lucifer, and Tay. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for
You
staying
guys
this
are
little
wonderful.
later and
Thank you
putting
for
up with
choosing
our
to spend your night or day this way.
mild
We
delay.
appreciate it very, very much.
We hope to see you. There's a new Ace Attorney video that came out. Thumbnail's pretty
Yes,
good, if you
it's
ask
good.
me.
I watched it. It was really
Um,
great.
But thank you all for coming. Have a lovely weekend, and we'll see you all around for next week.
And
Oh,
we're
and
making some serious progress on our secret project. Our abridged.
Her.
We're making an Ace
Yes.
Attorney abridged. I don't know if they mentioned it.
Of
We're
the
doing it.
game.
It's coming out. We're
Yep.
doing it.
Dylan's
Yep.
heading the project. He's got all creative
I'm
direction.
heading the
Recorded it
project.
too.
Yeah,
We
and
did
so it has
record it.
real bloopers because it actually has retakes and fuck ups that we
It
took
has
out.
us fucking up quite a bit.
So yes,
Tired is
keep
one
an eye
hell
on
of a
that.
drug. Let
There's
me
a
tell
bunch
ya.
of stuff coming down the Ace Attorney pipeline as we slowly approach the end of Justice for All in the videos. So thank you all for coming, and we'll
Exciting
see
stuff.
you all next week. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone. See you on Tuesday. Have a